Well, hello. Back again after a couple weeks off. Yeah, I was on vacation, had a lot of stuff to do, so couldn't stream the past couple Mondays, but uh I'm back today. But man, I've been so busy recently. I'm gonna be very busy overall. I was free, or I'm only gonna be free this Monday and next Monday for this month. Because then the Monday after is a holiday, and then got stuff going on. But since we've got 2 weeks, I figure we could knock out the post game here in these 2 streams. Just finish up playing this game. But yeah, this is gonna be doing the post game gauntlet, which is just this area where you fight all the players in, I guess, from weakest to strongest order, something like that. And all these characters are using their best possible decks in the game. And then there's some characters we wouldn't normally see in the story, so yeah. So first is Doai. This is like Genma's right-hand man. But since we are in the post game, I'm thinking I could show off some decks that aren't played by any of the characters really. So got a few options here. This is probably the simplest one. I'm just gonna look at these real quick. I should have done this before stream, but I had a lot of stuff to do this morning. Makes sense. Reasonable. Okay, we'll just go with the simple one to get warmed up. So towards the end of the story, they start introducing Darkness Dragon World. That's like the main antagonist world, I guess.
Open the flag! Darkness Dragon World! Danger World!
And then like 2 characters use it, which is like Shido and then evil, what was his name? Yuki. Yeah, when he's all evil. But it's like they don't even play good versions of these decks, so I have a few good Darkness Dragon World decks to just show off a little bit. This hand is not good though. Okay, we're gonna call Black Dragon Tyrannus to the center. This is just a vanilla 2-crate guy, size 1. Armor Knight Ogre, okay. So he's buddy calling. This is Martial Arts Dragon Demon Godel, I think is the English name. I know it's called Demon Godel, I don't remember the title, but yeah, this one, he has to send one of his monsters to the drop zone and pay 2 gauge, and then this card gets 2 soul. Has Soul Guard and counterattack.
Cool.
This is the one that... Okay, it's called the left or right. Okay. He just gets to heal 1 by paying 1 gauge if he wants to, and then he has Armor Knight Eagle. Okay, so he has like a full board. This is actually good for us, believe it or not. I'm gonna take everything. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Wrong button. Wrong button. Take. Keep passing.
Turn 終了。俺のターン、ドロー。
Like, this is not bad, I suppose. I feel like I don't need this monster, though.
チャージ&ドロー。
Okay, that's pretty good. So first, I'm gonna cast Abyss Symphony. This is a draw spell, but I need to be at 6 life or less in order to cast it, which is why, you know, I took all the damage. So I pay 1 gauge, draw 2. Ooh. That's a good card. I feel like I shouldn't play it yet, though, is the thing. It's 3 in hand. Okay. I'm gonna play Black Dragon Tyrannus to the center. And I Buddy Call Black Dragon Cold Blade to the right. Cold Blade has Spectral Strike 1, and Spectral Strike is a named ability that when that monster destroys an opponent's monster by attacking it, it deals damage to the opponent. So Spectral Strike 1 deals 1 damage. We're gonna attack Armor Knight Eagle. We'll deal 1 damage. And then we're going to attack the size 1 guy whose English name I don't know. And then I end my turn. We didn't attack Demon Godel because it has counterattack. So, you know, we don't want our guys to get killed. At least not on our turn. If he wants to attack into them, that's fine. Garg? Okay. This is a size 0. Another one. This is the Dual Dragon one. Okay, that's it. Cool. By all means. I will take that. No problem. Okay. This is not bad, but against Demon Godel, I want to call to the center. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I pay out now. Black Dragon Naval Taker. He costs 3 gauge. He's a size 3. He's a 7/2/8 with double attack and Spectral Strike 1. So we're just gonna do a little attack over here. Do a little Spectral Strike 1. And then we're going to double attack. So the way counterattack works is that the opponent's or the defending monster's power has to be greater than the attacking monster's defense in order to destroy it. But our guy has 8k defense, so his counterattack's not going to work. At least not by itself. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. I kind of forgot Naval Taker was in this deck, to be quite honest. I was just like, yeah, you know, so the Black Dragon Spectral Strike deck is like, oh wait, Naval Taker was like a huge part of this deck. If you couldn't tell by this point, I mean, this deck generally tries to deprive the opponent of resources while slowly dealing damage. We haven't even used any of our counter spells, which Dark Ice Ragnarok has some pretty high quality counter spells. He casts Survival Chance, I think. I think that's the English name of this card, right? It's the draw 2 spell, but it needs to be at 5 life or less. he equipped Hysteric Spear. I think that's Hysteric Spear. Oh, he cast Invigorating Breath, I think is the English name. Heal 4, -1 for each Invigorating Breath in the drop zone, so he just heals 4. That's cool. That's the whole Danger World thing. This is a big vanilla. Oh, this is the one. There's like a series of dual dragons where you need 4 or more different dual dragons in your drop zone to be able to call it. It's a 7k. This is the one that gives. Okay. This is a counter spell. Battle Spirit Unite. I remember this one. Give one of your monsters counterattack and either power or defense equal to the power of your item or your weapon. Specifies weapon. Okay, it's big now. This is Guile Porga. This is just a vanilla, but it's 3 crit. Okay. Well, you're not going to be able to do anything with this because I'm going to cast. Well, actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. He's trying to link attack to do the penetrate, but I'm going to cast Death Grip. This is a pay 1 counter spell that destroys any size 2 or lower monster on the field. So I got him. This is why I waited an extra turn to play Naval Taker, because I want to have 4 gauge so I could play Naval Taker and then have a gauge left over for Death Grip. Makes sense, right? Because I want to be able to defend him. Ooh, that's another good counter spell. Holy moly, our hand is so good now. Alright, Naval Taker, attack Guile Korga. So, like, we're doing less damage, but we're still doing damage. And we're not going to kill him this turn anyway. This is a very slow, grindy deck. Yeah, a lot of decks don't have the correct they don't have the correct type of counter spells to be able to defend a size 3 that you put in the center. But Darkness Dragon World does. It has Death Grip to stop link attacks effectively. And it has there's one other card that we'll maybe see soon. For now, we're just gonna Death Grip again. Ooh, that's a card. That is what we in the business call a card. I guess I'll just win then. Sure. Alright, Naval Taker, attack the monster. And then direct attack the fighter. I will move to my final phase. I have cast. What was the English name of this? It's called Death Requiem. If your opponent's at 3 life or less, and they have no monsters on the field, you can pay 2 gauge to deal 3 damage.
Final phase cast. Masougi, Death Requiem.
This is actually the impact from the Darkness Dragon World trial deck, like the starter deck. The starter deck impacts were pretty underrated, to be honest. You only run a couple. It's not like as game-winning as Gargantua Punisher, obviously, but being able to just do an extra 3 damage after you chip away at them for a long time is pretty significant. Oh, we haven't seen this lady yet. Okay. At least in this playthrough. We haven't played against her, I should say. This is Suzuha Amano Suzu. She's like the rich lady with the flying house. We're actually going to use wizards here because we for sure didn't play against her in the story, so I would like to use my Drago Wizard deck against her just, this time. We're going to show who has the better wizard deck because she also plays wizards. Yeah, her buddy is Center of the World Marisu. Okay, here it comes. Yeah, no, it's fine. What are you getting? Great spell, my grandfather clock, yep. What's in your drop? Okay, that was her opening. Sure. I should not need Tempest Ring. Oh. Okay, so I was gonna play Herb Magician Soichiro Tenjiku, but I also drew Magic Secretary Genjiro Saki, and they have the same ability, which is to reduce the cast cost of my Magic World spells by 1 gauge. I'm just thinking, like, which one should I play? I guess I'll play Soichiro Tenjiku to the center. Because it has 5k defense. It's going to be hard for most wizards to get over. Like, she does play some of the big vanillas, but... Okay, that's good. I Buddy Call. To the right. Drago Wizard, Kinu's Axia, and I paid out one of my 1-ofs, Burning Wand. That's good. Deal 1 damage to the opponent. Very good. Okay, Soichiro Tenjiku attacks Marisu. So she's got 2 in her drop now. Attack the fighter. We don't have... We have 1 counterspell, which is like our worst one in this matchup, but like it exists. She casts Key of Solomon first volume, which gives her 2 gauge. This is Magic Knight of Light Leap. This is Magician of Glass Will Glass Art. It's Kosher. A lot of these cards you should recognize from, me playing them. She's gonna have to link attack Soichiro Tenjiku. That's funny. I could just stop this. I could literally just stop this. I feel like I don't need to. Oh, nice. I drew Kosher. Value. Can I clock her this turn? I have a lot of names. I feel like I'm gonna charge a nice one because I don't want to get rid of Oops immediately. I think I'll charge a clock actually. Another Axia, that's not bad. I'll call Genjiro Saki to the center. I'll cast it. A nice one. Okay. And then I'll cast Kosher. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna equip Gunrod Stradivarius. Oh, there was 2 clocks in there. Ooh, that's a little... That's a little... I'm gonna have to be wary. That's a problem for later. I'll activate Gunrod Stradivarius, resting it, dealing 1 damage, and giving Axia 3k until end of turn. Let's do a little attack on Leak. So Magic Knight of Light Leak combos with Magic Knight of Darkness Dunkelheit. Do I kill Glassart? I feel like I do. He combos with Dunkelheit, and when they're both on the field, they both get +3/+3. Leak starts at 3/4, and Dunkelheit starts at 4/3, so they become 6/7, 7/6, which is like significant. But like you just have to have them both, and then if your opponent can kill one, then the other one just becomes a bad vanilla. And so you have to run 4 of each, and like usually you run one of them as the buddy, and it's like kind of gross. How many wizards does she have now? Oh, she has enough. She has 6. She searched Magical Goodbye. She didn't play Great Spell. That is fine. I should just clock her next turn. Nice. It's 4, 5. Okay. I call to the center. Center of the world, Mary Sue. Search Great Spell my grandfather clock. I guess the question is, because this is enough wizards. I'm gonna call Gendrosaki to the center, calling over Mary Sue. Let us do a clock first. I'm gonna clock first. And then I'm gonna nice one for free, because I have Gendrosaki. Not bad. We're gonna activate Stradivarius. Oh, you know, it would have been smarter for me to just put Gendrosaki on the side and have Stradivarius attack Mary Sue. Or I could just equip Magic Arm Burning Fist and then attack Mary Sue anyway. Is this more or less aggressive? This is effectively, but it's not effectively the same. I'm gonna equip. Yeah, Magic Arm Burning Fist can attack even if there's a monster in your center. We know she searched a Magical Goodbye, so she will have to use it. The real question is, does she have anything else? Solomon Shield? Okay, so she still has a Magical Goodbye. I end my turn. It's my turn. I really don't need the oops now. Ooh, but I really didn't need another Key of Solomon versus Volume. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call Magic Artist Andy to the left. Yeah, you can go away. I call to the center. Drago Wizard Kinusaxia. Magic Artist Andy's effect reduces the call cost of my is it wizards or of my wizards by 1 gauge, so I can play Axia for free. I'll do 1 damage to the opponent. Now I'll just call over. I call 1 more Drago Wizard Kinusaxia. I'm doing this to play around Chillax, which I don't remember if she plays, but either way. Alright. Axia, attack the fighter. She cast her Magical Goodbye, that's fine. All right, Axia attack. Oh no, Axia attack the fighter.
ファイターにアタック
これを使いますわキャスト
She had another magical goodbye. Okay, that's cool. She's still dead unless she has one more counter spell.
ファイターにアタック
これを使いますわキャスト
Okay, so she had a Solomon shield. That's cool. Attack the fighter.
ファイターにアタック
Alright, so I clocked her and I played a bunch of cards and then she's still at 1, but she has 1 card to my 7.
ターン終了
私のターンですわドローチャージ&ドローキャスト
She drew a nice one. Okay, so now she has 3 cards.
コール
Magic Knight of Light leaked. That's fine.
コール
Unless she kills me before I get another turn. I was gonna say unless she kills me this turn, but she, you know, she could clock and have another turn. Unless she kills me before I get another turn, she's just gonna die to Axia's burn effect.
モンスターにアタック
That's fine.
ファイターにアタック
Okay. Oh yeah, she played the kicking guy. This is another vanilla. It's like Burning Flame something Kenji. His name's Kenji. My friends and I just called him the kicking guy because you can see him kicking in the art. But he's like one of the bad vanillas because he's like a 2 crit vanilla, but a lot of Magic World cards already have like 2 crit, and he's only 4k power, which is not a significant stat line.
ターン終了
俺のターンドロ
Alright, charge
ー
draw.
チャージドロ
I call to the center, Dragon Wizard Kinus Axia.
ーコール
I deal 1 damage to the opponent.
能力発動
Alright,
私の負けですわ
easy. I am just playing the better wizard deck. Lee and Dunkelheit are not. They're not good. Wow, I'm getting a lot of these gold ritters. Holy moly.
参りましたわ
Oh, it's Kuguru. That's right. We didn't play against Kuguru
私
in.
とファイトしましょう
Yeah, we didn't play against Kuguru in the story. What should we use against her? I guess since we didn't play against her with our wizard deck, we just play wizards, but I think we're like slightly disadvantaged.
ルミナイズ
データを使えば私だってルミナイ
So Kuguru plays a deck that was not featured in the anime because she doesn't play in the anime, and it's not used by any other character, but it's pretty cool actually.
オープンザフラッグマジックワールド
ズドラゴン
She's
ワー
playing
ルド私のターンねチャージ&ドロー
Blue Sky Knights.
装備
That item is Dragon Sword or Dragon Blade
ターン終了
Dragon
俺
Wing.
のターンだなドロ
Oh, it costs a gauge, and once per turn, if you heal, it gets 1 extra crit. Because she's playing Blue Sky Knights, whose theme is all about healing. This is Blue Sky Knight Syringe Dragon. This is the correct buddy, by the way. If you call it, and you don't have a monster in the center, when you call this card, if you don't have a monster in the center, you gain 1 life. Anyway, let's see. I kind of need all of these. I'm gonna charge the clock to start.
ーチャージドロ
Okay, not bad. I'm gonna call Gendro Saki to the
ーコー
left.
ル
So it is kind of disadvantageous for us because she just heals a bunch. And that makes it hard for our deck that does direct damage.
コール
But we can also just out advantage her probably. It's like should be fine, I hope. Probably. You know? Alright. Magician of Glass will Glass Art. Attack the
ファイ
fighter.
ターにアタック
Using Magician of Glass will Glass Art.
発動
I pay 1 gauge and draw 1 card. Nice. That's pretty good. Attack.
ファイターにアタック
Yeah, it's entirely possible she just like heals 3 for free on her next turn, so it's like we're just gonna have to keep doing
私のターンね
damage.
ドローチャージドローコール
Depending on what card she plays, I might give up on killing her monsters and just try and attack her directly.
能力発動
Normally I like to whittle down the opponent's card
能力
advantage.
発動
But yeah, she
コール
she played, what is this? Slash Eagle Dragon. It's a Blue Sky Knight Slash Eagle Dragon. This is the same as Syringe Dragon. It heals 1 when it's played if you don't have a monster in the center. And this is just a vanilla Blue Sky Knights. Diomedia Dragon.
モンスターにアタック
She's attacking Genjo Osaki, that's fine. She didn't heal that much.
モンスターにアタックファイターにアタック
3 crits kind of a lot, but I feel like I take this one because it's going to be 3 crit next turn most likely, and there's also another card I'm more worried
ターン
about.
終了
俺のターンドロ
Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe I don't hit this guy.
ーチャージドロ
Gosh, I have a lot of shields. I guess I won't kill her monsters because they're too high defense. I'm gonna call Magician of Glass Will Glass Art to the center. I'm gonna Buddy Call. Dragon Wizard Kinos Axia to the right.
ー頼むぞバディコール
Oh, Tempest Wing would have been okay.
能力発動
I'll deal 1 damage to the opponent. And then we'll just go. Magician of Glass Will Glass Art attacks the fighter.
ファイターにアタック
Okay, she took it. I'm gonna pay the clock out of my gauge, I guess. Wow, I have a lot of counter spells. Holy moly. And I have 5 wizards in drop now. If Axia makes it there, it's 6, and then also there's Jace in the left, or in the gauge.
ファイターにアタック
これよジャスト
Okay, Blue Dragon Shield, so she negates the attack since she has an open center and she gets a gauge. I'm not particularly worried about her having more gauge. She can't use it for very much.
ターン終了
私のターンねドロー
Like, there's a Blue Sky
チャージ
Knights size 3 that's kind of scary. Nothing? Okay, cool.
モンスターにアタック
I cast. Epic fail.
これでキャスト
So, when an opponent's size 2 or lower monster attacks alone, I can send it back to the hand with Epic Fail, but if I control a Dragon Wizard, which Kinos Axia is, I send it to the gauge
モンス
instead.
ターにアタック
And I have another copy, so I'm going to do that again.
これでキャスト
Yeah, I don't care if she has a ton of gauge. It's not like she's going to do anything with
モン
it.
スターにアタック
I kind of need the crit, so I'm going to cast Magical Goodbye.
これでキャスト
I'm going to return Magician of Glass Will Glass Art to my hand.
ターン終了
俺のターンドロ
Okay, Tempest Wing will be good for later.
ーチャージドロ
No Clock still, no Mary Sue either. We're fine though. I'm going to call
ーコール
Glass Art back to the center. We're just gonna attack, I guess.
ファイターにアタック
これよジャスト
Okay, she had a green dragon shield, so she heals for this one.
能力発動
Oh no, her sword got a crit on my turn. Whatever will I do?
ファイターにアタック
Okay, so she took that.
能力発動
Yeah, I'll pay. Oh, okay. I still have 1 more Magical Goodbye and 2 Solomon Shields, so I'm like pretty safe.
ターン終了
私のターンねドローチャージドローコール
Ooh, okay. She put a card in its soul. She put the scary card in its soul. Okay, so she played Blue Sky Knight's Drum Bunker Dragon because Drum gets every retrain ever. That's not the card we're looking at, but I guess I could just let her play it. Okay, yeah. So this is Blue Sky Knight's Drum Bunker Dragon. It costs a gauge, and you can put up to one Blue Sky Knight's card from your hand into its soul to turn on its soul guard. And whenever it attacks, you get 1 life. Amazing, right? And the card she put in its soul is the card I'm actually afraid of, which is Blue Sky Knight's commander, I guess. Crimson Arrow Dragon. This is size 3. It's 8/2/7, costs 2 gauge. When it enters the field, if you have a Blue Sky Knight's card in the drop zone, you gain 2 life. And it also has Penetrate. But yeah, I'd much rather deal with Drum, I think. She's gonna heal 1 every time she attacks, and like that's kind of whatever. I mean, she'll probably just die. Okay, so attacking with that, I'm gonna cast Solomon Shield. Just to stop the attack. That increases her sword's crit. I kind of just want the extra damage. She has 2 cards in her hand. I mean, chances are that she has more shields, but it's also entirely possible she just has other size 2s or another item, maybe. So I could be more aggressive with defending Glass Art so I can deal more damage, but I should probably just let it go. I have a decent chance of drawing into another size 1. Or just a clock that I can play and then win. You know, that also works. Oh, let's put Tempest Wing in here. I'm gonna cast... yeah, I'm gonna cast Key of Solomon first volume to start. I'm gonna call Drag Wizard Kinus Axia to the center. Gonna deal 1 damage to the opponent. I'm gonna cast Kosher to get a gauge and a draw. Ooh. No, let me clock first. I'm gonna cast Great Spell, my grandfather clock. I wanna shuffle the cards back into my deck before I draw. I also want these cards in the gauge to go to the drop zone. I mean, okay, like, this is fine. Like, I'm pretty much guaranteed to win. I have 2 Axias, 2 Magical Goodbyes, and 2 turns. Oh, she just has nothing, that's cool. Alright, attack. Even if she had 2 shields, she heals up to like 6 even. I could just play both my Magical Goodbyes on my next turn. Return both Axios to my hand, play them again, deal 2 from the burn, and then swing for 4 and she'd be dead. So it's like, I guaranteed game through everything. Alright. Ooh, Baku next, okay. Yeah, we also didn't get to fight against him in the story. He also does not play in the anime, so he's using another deck that was not featured in the anime or by any of the other characters. So, in most of my previous streams, I've mentioned how Season 1 of Buddyfight was so balanced that no matter what deck you wanted to play, as long as you built it properly, you'd be able to, you know... Well, built it properly and played it properly, you'd be able to do well. This deck that Baku's using is that deck. The deck that only had like 7 cards. 7, like, or the theme that only had like 7 different cards, but is actually still good. This is a subset of Dragon Knight cards called Shinsengumi. they have like, I don't know, 6 monsters, 5-6 monsters, and then like 1 spell. Of course, you can use all the Dragon World stuff and even the Dragon Knight stuff, but like you just kind of don't. Anyway, he's calling Dragon Knight Hijikata. When it enters the field, you can pay 1 gauge and add their the Shinsengumi spell. It's called Wolf of Mibu, like wolf, like the animal of Mibu. It's a name from your drop zone to your hand, which I mean he doesn't have it there, so. Okay, this is a non-Shinsengumi Dragon Knight. This is Iwamoto. This is one where if you have another Dragon Knight on the field, you can rest it to destroy 1 opponent's monster, which does not do anything right now, but it's also a 3/3/3, which is like a little scary on its own. Just a tiny bit. I mean, I'll just take 3, I guess. I could have Solomon shielded, but so a little early. Ooh, okay. Why don't we do this? I'm gonna call Center of the World Marisu to the center. What did I pay out? Ooh, 2 wizards. That's excellent. I'm gonna add... I need gauge, so I'm gonna add Kosher to my hand. I'm gonna call Dragon Wizard Burning Wand to the left, and then cast Kosher to get a gauge and a draw. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, Marisu attacks Iwamoto. Oh, he's playing the skies in your hand. Okay, this is a counter spell that you pay 1 gauge and you bounce your board back to your hand, like all your monsters. Interesting. So I missed out on 1 damage there. Oh well. But that means he's gonna be able to do the thing where he plays Iwamoto and destroys 1 of my monsters. Oh, here's Soshi, okay. This is Dragon Knight Soshi. This is the same as Iwamoto, but you need another Shinsengumi monster on the field to be able to destroy an opponent's monster. Actually, it destroys any monster. Iwamoto destroys opponents, this one just destroys any. And he's using Soshi as the buddy, which is correct. It's the correct card to use as the buddy. Okay. Oh, he's casting Forest Return. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen these cards in a while. This returns all the monsters on your field to your hand, and you heal 1. So it's a minus, but it lets you reuse these destruction effects on the Dragon Knights. Here's another Soshi. And Hijikata. Yup. See? This deck barely has any cards and it's still good. Yeah, I'll take it. I was hoping to use Epic Fail, but I guess I couldn't. Okay. I'm actually going to charge Michule. Hopefully I don't regret it. I'm going to pay Michule out of gauge. In case I draw into like a clock or something. Okay, okay. I'm going to buddy call Dragon Wizard Kinus Axia to the center. Okay, so if I just draw a clock, it's on. Deal 1 damage to the opponent. He's like, Baku's doing a pretty good job of like keeping us in check. I kind of want a minus. Hold on. I'm gonna attack Hijikata with Axia. Okay, went through. I kind of want to return the Soshi to his hand so I can attack with Glass Art. Because I have no way of dealing with it otherwise. The 3k is too big. No. Maybe I should have kept Mitruler. I was worried he had Wolf of Mibu though, but I guess he just didn't. Okay, okay. We're pretty okay. Okay, here's Soshi again. This one is, what's the name? Nagakura. If you have another Shinsengumi on the field, this gets +2/+2. Nothing special, but it's a Shinsengumi. Kind of necessary for the team. Goodbye, Magician of Glass with Glass Art. Okay, here's my chance. I cast. Epic fail. I'll send Nagakura to the gauge. Magician of Glass with Glass Art is like fine, I guess. Ooh. Okay. I don't have that much gauge though. Do I bet on the chance that he didn't draw Wolf of Mibu over the past couple turns? No, I should probably play it. I'm gonna equip Gunrod Stradivarius. This is gonna seem strange, but I'm gonna link attack with my monsters and not use Stradivarius. Okay. He didn't draw Wolf of Mibu. The reasoning for that is he would counterattack Axia, and then I could use Stradivarius to attack. Like, attack with my 4K. Wolf of Mibu is a counterattack spell for Shinsengumi. It gives +5/+5. So it's like pretty significant. Where'd your Iwamoto go, man? Did you charge it? That's fine. That's fine. I think he ran out of monsters. I guess the problem with his deck specifically is that he's playing a bunch of monsters that like want to be in the center, but not want, but like monsters you would normally put in the center. But then he's playing Dragon World, so like a lot of their shields are for open center. Okay, here's Wolf of Mibu. This is the counter spell. It's +5/+5 counterattack for Shinsengumi. Okay, and then now I can attack with Magician of Glass with Glass Art. Sometimes you just attack with your Gunrod. Like you don't have to use its effect. Soshi, okay. That's it? Oh, but I like him. I'm gonna cast Magical Goodbye. I'm gonna keep Magician of Glass with Glass Art. Thank you. Yeah, he's like running out of monsters. He probably just has like 2 Dragon Shields in his hand or something. Ooh, finally we drew a gauge card. I'll try Solomon Shield. Yes. Okay. I mean, I had enough. Like, there's no question. I have to cast this first. I'm gonna cast the clock. I'm gonna send the Solomon Shield back. Okay, let's see what this card is. It was a Tempest Wing, that's good. Okay, okay. I'm gonna play Gendrosaki to the left. Magician of Glass will Glass Art to the right. I'm gonna attack with Gundra Stradivarius. And then this is like where he should start slamming down the Dragon Shields. Maybe not this turn, but next turn. Because I get the next turn. I end my turn. It's my turn. Okay. I cast. Nice one. For free. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Like, I could technically double clock him. No, actually, no, I can't. I cannot. Never mind. I cannot. If I kept... Well, I could. Potentially. I'm not gonna bother. I'm like just not gonna die. Like, I'm so safe. We're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna. Let me cast Key of Solomon first volume. I'm gonna activate Gunrod Stradivarius in this case. I'm gonna avoid or like dodge Dragonic Shoot, although he shouldn't be running it. Dragonic Shoot, Dragon Breath, like he shouldn't be running it. Gentrosaki attack. Yeah, there's like no way he didn't have a shield. With how he just wasn't playing his cards, like they must have been at least one shield. But in this case, it was 2. Okay, I mean that just makes the most sense because all the Shinsengumi are size 1, and he's playing Iwamoto, which is a size 2. So it's like there's no way he just plays one size 1 with no item and no size 2 or other size 1, and just like has nothing. Like it had to be shields. All right. So he's on 0 cards to my 8, and I think we're gonna win. Just call it a hunch. Okay, so this is Hijikata, which can get back Wolf of Mibu, so that's fine. It's not fine, but it's like it's fine. Sure. Dude, I have so many lines to just win. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm just gonna do this one. I call Drago Wizard Tempest Wing to the center. I'll activate. Actually, no, I don't even have to activate. I can just use Stradivarius. So Wolf of Mibu's +5/+5. That 2k is not gonna get over my 10k, even with a 5k boost. So he can keep his Wolf of Mibu. Oh yeah, before we win the fight, I saw this card that he paid out of his gauge. This is Dragonite Kondo. This is like the leader of the Shinsengumi, I guess, kind of. Or if it's not, then it's just the best one. Kind of aside from Soshi, because this one, it's a 2/2/1 that costs a gauge, but it gives all your Shinsengumi, including itself, a crit. So if you play like one of these and then all your size 1 guys that are like 1 or 2 crit, suddenly become 2/3 crit, and then you're swinging for 8, it's like really strong. If you play 2 of these, it's like game over pretty much. So yeah, this theme was still good despite only having like a few cards. But yeah, it's over. But yeah, like he did a decent job keeping up advantage-wise early on. He just ran out of monsters.
俺の負けだ。
I saw that card was just called Ha Ma, and I was like, what is this? What is this card? I don't even remember the English name. It was a good card though. It like searched a staff in Dungeon World. It's like not bad. Oh, we haven't.
勝負や。
Have we played against Jin? I don't remember if we did. We'll just use Dragon Wizards. It's fine.
ルミナイズ。怖い怖い祭りが始まるで。ルミナイズ。共催。ムクロ投げ。
This is Jin Magatsu. So we've seen the ninja theme in Katana World.
オープンザフラッグ。マジックワールド。カタナワールド。
She plays the other
俺のターン
theme
や。チャージ&ドロ
from
ー。
season 1, which is Skull
Just
Warriors. Ooh, he already had it. Okay, this is what's the English name? Return from the Underworld, I think is the English name. This is a set spell that once returned, you can pay 1 gauge to call a size 1 or lower Skull Warrior from your drop zone without paying its call cost, which is really, really good. This is like the best card in the
Just
deck. Ooh, okay. That's not good. This is Art of Explosive Hades Fall, I think is the English name. That sounds right. This is another set spell. You pay gauge, put a monster, or sorry, you can put any card, but you should put a monster. You put a card from your deck into its soul, and then whenever your opponent summons a monster, this triggers, and you can choose to reveal that card from the soul. And if the size of that card from your soul matches the opponent's monster size, you destroy their monster and deal 2 damage. It's very strong, very, very strong. Another Return from the Underworld. Okay.
頼むで。バディコーリア。
Okay, he's buddy calling Yami Gitsune. I forget the full name. This is like the main guy. It costs a gauge. It has good stats. And when a Skull Warrior when your Skull Warrior deals damage to the opponent, it doesn't even say by attack. It is when it deals damage to the opponent. You can send it to the drop zone to draw 1 card.
コール。
Oh, and here's the big guy. This is a vanilla that you actually just don't play, but this is a actually I'm gonna look at the drop zone. Okay, he's got nothing in there so far. Which is a vanilla size 2.
ファイターにアタックや。
I think I just take. I don't want to take, but I just take.
能力発動。
Yeah, so he's gonna send it to draw or not. Okay, cool. That's fine.
ターン終了や。俺のターン。ドロー。
Okay. I don't want to give him gauge, but Tempest Wing does get around his Hades Fall because like there's no way you put a size 3 in there.
チャージ&ドロー。
He can just keep reviving Yami Gitsune for free effectively. I don't want to play around this. Like, he has no other revive targets for Return from the Underworld, so as long as I don't give him any, then I can just kind of play Tempest Wing and just run over his guys and he can't do much about it. I could even potentially send them to the gauge just to do more damage, because when they're in the gauge, he can't really get them out of there that easily until he gets another return target. I could play it that way, honestly. I think I'll try.
コール。
I'll call Dragon Wizard Tempest Wing to the center. This is not how I was planning on dealing with his deck, but it is a way.
能力
I'm gonna
発動。
activate. I'm just gonna choose Yami Gitsune. It just kind of like removes it from the board. And if he can't pay gauge out for a return, then like, what's he gonna do? Okay, attack.
モンスターにアタックモロタキャスト
What? Wait. Oh. This is Demon Way Noroi Hikagami, but this card doesn't do anything. When your opponent attack when you're what is hold on. Pay 1 gauge when the opponent's monster attacks your center monster, you can activate this card. If it's attacking alone, negate the attack, and then destroy the opponent's attacking monster if it's size 2 or less.
能力発動
Wait, did he pay out Yamagitsune? He did not. He didn't pay out the right card? That works for me, I guess.
モンスターにアタック
I totally forgot he ran that card because 1, it's a bad card, and 2, it doesn't do anything. So, like, sure. He just burned his last card, that's fine. I don't care.
俺のターンドローチャージ&ドロー
Okay, what'd you get? Nothing? Cool. Time to beat his face
ターン
in.
終了や俺のターンドロー
This is not that useful. It's not that useful.
チャージ&ドロー
Alright, Tempest Wing, attack him twice.
ファイターにアタック能力発動ファイターにアタック
As soon as he gets a size 1 into rotation, all hell is gonna break loose pretty much. But I have 2 magical goodbyes to like
タ
keep
ー
him
ン
off
終
of
了
that a
俺
little
の
bit.
ターンドローチャージ&ドローそう
Oh, that's right, he plays this. This is Ninja Sword Kurogachi. It's a vanilla weapon, it's really bad. No one actually plays this. Okay, man. Enjoy.
ターン終了や俺のターンドロー
My gosh, I have so many size 1s. Alright, I don't think I need 3 glass arts. Alright, Tempest Wing, attack him twice.
ファイターにアタック
I guess I kind of forgot that the reason why he has to play Demon Way Noroi Hikagami is because he can't play Demon Way Oboro Genbu. Because it's a
ファイター
promo
にアタ
card.
ック
So like the anime characters don't play promo cards in their anime decks. He has to wait until season 2 for it to get reprinted in a base set and a core set or
ター
whatever
ン
you want to
終
call
了
it.
俺のターンやドローチャージ&ドロー
Alright, Jen, you gonna do
Cast
anything? Okay, he casts Clear Serenity, which gives 3 gauge. That's it? Cool.
ターン終了や俺のターンドロー
Nice, I drew Great Spell my grandfather block with 2 wizards in the drop zone. I know there's 1 more in my gauge. I can even add 1 more. Here we
チ
go.
ャージ&ドロー
Actually, there's 3 more in my gauge, too. To be exact. And I drew another magical goodbye. That's cool. This is not the way I was planning on beating him.
ファイターにアタック
With just Tempest Wing removing all his cards and then he just dies. Did he not have a shield? What are you holding? What is this guy holding?
ファイターにアタック
It might be the impact?
こいつで勝利だ
Might be the impact.
俺の負けやな
He plays the impact where if both centers are open, you pay 2 to deal 4, but your opponent has to have 2 or less cards in hand. It's called Demon Way Karakuranai, I think? Is that the name? That sounds right. Yeah, that I think that's right. But it's like, I had like 7 cards in hand. Like, I'm playing wizards, he's not going to get me down to 2 or less. But, I mean, the AI doesn't know that.
あかん負けてしもた
Ooh, Hyperion, that's a neat card. Oh, Tomoe, okay. Those are totally cards that he would have. Oh, okay.
いい勝負ができそうだ
Time to fight Genma. So we kind of just stomped on him with Tempest Wing in the main story. Because Tempest Wing is an auto win against Dual Seeker. So maybe we should or could try something else, maybe? It'd be kind of cute to play this deck, maybe. I don't know if we'll win with this deck, but it'll be cute to try. Okay, to give myself a little bit of a challenge, we'll try this deck. I haven't played this deck in like forever, and it's kind of...
古の竜よ、目覚めて世界に嵐をもたらせ。陛下登場疾風怒涛。ルミナイツ合流起源。
Yeah, this deck's a little complicated. Oh.
Open the flag.
Darkness Dragon World.
Ancient World.
I was gonna say this is a good going first hand, but...
Charge and draw. Cast.
Okay, he played Dragon Emperor Legend, so free gauge and life.
Body code.
Oh, okay, here's the Dual Seeker. 1, okay.
Cast.
Okay, now Dragon Emperor, you should play this first. This is the pay 2 life to draw 2.
Cast.
This is pay 2 life to get 4 gauge. It's a counter spell. Does he have the evolution in his hand already? I don't know, maybe. Dual Seeker has double attack, but I mean it's the first turn, so you can only attack with one monster once. Or one card once. I know every time I say that it sounds redundant, but it's just correct. I'm charging Death Grip because he's playing a size 3 deck. Maybe I shouldn't have played this deck against him, but it's like fine. It's fine. We're fine. That being said, I'm gonna call Magic Swordsman Deathstorm to the center. This is a vanilla with lifelink. I'm gonna call Magic Gunman Gaspard. I forget the English name. We're gonna do a link attack on Dual Seeker. I'm doing this to play around the +3/+3 counterattack spell, which he could still play it and still counterattack, but it will at least rip the soul out. So it's like kind of fun. Also, I drew a really bad hand, so it's like, oh, he played Dragon Dreams to heal 3. Yeah, I drew a really bad hand to fight his deck anyway.
Monster attack.
Yep. I take 1 damage from the lifelink. Yep. I don't mind going below 6. Now we can play Abyss Symphony to draw 2. Oh. It's kinda not great. Yikes. Okay, let me do this. Cast Abyss Symphony, draw 2. Oh my gosh, all I'm drawing are my zeros. I know I play 8 zeros, but that doesn't mean I should draw 6 of them. Do I just dare try and swing and hope he doesn't have the Evo in his hand? It's like a valid play. Alright, we'll try, I guess. I'm so unprepared, but... I'll play Death Ruler Mastermind. Which would do something if my board were otherwise empty, but it is currently not. I'm gonna call Gaspar. We're gonna do a triple link attack. Okay, no Glacies. Okay, he had the Evo. Unfortunate. So this is Dual Seeker Spartaned. It nullifies the lifelink of your Dual Seeker when it would be destroyed, and then you call this card by paying 3 gauge and then placing that Dual Seeker in the soul. So you have to be able to, like, nullifying the lifelink is part of the call cost of this card. So we're pretty dead. we're pretty dead. I drew 6 of my 8 zeros, so we're pretty dead. It's possible that I can turn this around, but very unlikely. Super unlikely. Incredibly unlikely. Ouchie. Okay. That's not what I need. I'm gonna cast Abyss Symphony. Draw 2. Hopefully I get a good card. I did not. Well, Can I still live is the question. I can potentially still live, I think. I call another Death Storm. Oh wait, this is not the card I thought it was. Oops. I should have read it. Okay, no, then now I'm just dead. Can I surrender? Because, yeah, I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. Okay, I'm gonna surrender. Let's not waste time. I'm gonna try that deck one more time, because, like, it should be able to win. It's just, I drew super, super bad. And, like, the deck's not really built to beat his sort of deck. Like, it can. I didn't even get to show off the thing yet. But yeah, we'll try. One more time. Oh, his hand is much better. Like, so much better. But it'd be hard for it not to be, because the last hand was just really bad. The Black Dragon deck would also probably be fine. Oh, I charged the wrong card. Oops. I'm gonna cast XL End, mills 5, and then get 1 gauge off the top. Actually, I mean, it's like fine that I'm playing this a little slower. It's like kind of fine. I'm gonna Buddy Call. Death Ruler gets spent. Get spent. To the center. It's one of the side zeros. One of the many side zeros. Okay, I'm just looking, Okay, attack directly. Will this 1 damage matter? I don't know. Maybe, kind of. Okay, here's his free Dragon Emperor Legend. Here's his Divine Dragon Creation. Pay 2 life, draw 2. Here's Dragon Dreams, heal 3. Okay, here's Dual Zeger. Put 2 cards in Soul this time. Bragos and the Tornado guy. Yep. So I haven't even really explained what this deck does, and that's because it won't make sense until the final guide comes out. It's not great. Okay, I'm gonna call Death Ruler Mastermind to the center. Oh, dang it, that was a Death Grip. Death Ruler Mastermind, on call. If you have no other monsters on the field, you can revive a size 1 or less Death Ruler from your drop zone. So I'm going to revive Geshmet. This is why Geshmet is the buddy, because it's easier to play compared to Gaspard, even though Gaspard's better because it's 3k instead of 2k. Unfortunately, because Geshmet is only 2k and Mastermind's only 4k, we can't even attack over the Dual Seeker. I end my turn.
ターン終了。
俺のターンだ。ドロー。チャージ&ドロー。キャスト。
Okay, another Dragon Emperor legend. He gets Gauge, Life, and Draw.
能力発動。
He's activating Vragos from his hand since he has a size 3 on the monster on the field. He gets to heal 2 by discarding it. That's fine. Ugh.
モンスターにアタック。
I'm gonna cast
これでキャスト。
Bloody Dance. This is the +3/+3 counterattack spell for deep attribute cards. So deep is like an attribute just that gets kind of stuck on almost everything in Darkness Dragon World. Not everything, but like a lot of things. A lot of the things that are not black dragons are just deep. So all the Death Rulers are deep. There's some other cards that are just deep.
能力発動。
But we're gonna counterattack, so that's cool. Block 1 attack,
能
counterattack.
力発動。能力発動。
He still has double attack though, and he uses Silver to stay alive. So this time Mastermind's going down.
ターン終了だ。
俺のターンだな。ドロ
Oh, this is like kind of fine, I guess. Kind of fine, I guess. Let's see, this is. Ugh. I kind of want to charge it, but I kind of just shouldn't. I'll play Greedy. I'm going to
ー。
charge
チャージ
Death
&ド
Storm.
ロ
Ooh, I got a better card. Okay, Greed, successful. I'm gonna call Amino Habari to the center.
ー。コール。
This is a size 3, 8/8 that costs 2 gauge. It has double attack, and that's it. It's just a big double attacker. Okay, do a link attack.
連携攻撃。
能力発動。
Hopefully he doesn't have the +3/+3 counterattack spell.
能力発動。
Because that'll like slightly wreck me, just a little bit. Very
モン
slightly.
スターにアタック。
He does not.
こう。
Okay, he does have Dual Seeker Spartan. That costs the rest of his gauge. Nullified the lifelink. You have to play it by putting the Dual Seeker in the soul. Yeah, my turn.
ターン終了。
俺のターンだ。ドロー。
So I didn't mention it last
チャージ
time,
&ドロー。キャスト。
but Dual Seeker Spartan has lifelink, double attack. Well, lifelink 5, double attack, and soul guard. So I'm gonna have to kill it twice. And even if I hit him with a lifelink 5, he's at 16 life, so he's not gonna die. Sadly.
能力発動。
But that's okay.
ファイターにアタック。
Ouchie. Thankfully, I'm at 6 life. I can use Abyss Symphony.
ターン終了だ。
I'm
俺
pretty
の
much,
ターン。ドロ
I pretty much have to charge whatever I draw.
ー。チャ
Because I
ージ
need the other
&ド
cards.
ロ
Yeah, I need the other. Okay, this is actually pretty good. This is quite good. Do I mill first or draw first? Guess we'll draw first. There's a Death Grip in here, which is not deep attribute, which will matter for something later, but I can't control it. Maybe I should have milled first. Oops. Well, I mean, I wouldn't know what I would mill or draw. Oh, dang. Dang. Okay, well, can't control that. What I can control is this. I'm gonna call to the center. Black Dragon of the End, Death Talika. I think that's the English name. It costs 4 gauge, and then after you pay the gauge, all of the deep attribute cards in your drop zone go into its soul. I'm not gonna count. That's too much effort. This is 22. This is 22. That's all we need to know. I'm gonna call Death Ruler Geshpent to the left. Here we go. Death Talika and Death Ruler Geshpent do a link attack. Death Talika has double attack. That's his only keyword ability, and Death Talika has an ability that says it cannot gain soul guard, because it gains like a jillion soul. It gains all the soul of like the deep cards from your drop zone, which is why we're playing the mill cards. The mill cards Axel end. Okay, so he couldn't evolve because he didn't have enough gauge, so he just took the lifelink 5. That being said, I mean, he could just play another Dual Seeker. He has the cards engage. Okay, Dragon Emperor Legend, Dragon Dreams. Yeah, he just healed back up to 15. That's cool. Oh. He just played Thunder Tornado. Okay. I'm going to use Death Talika's ability. So Death Talika cannot gain Soul Guard, but whenever this card would be attacked or removed from the field, you can send 3 cards from its soul to the bottom of your deck in any order you like, and negate the attack or prevent this card from leaving the field. So it also stops Penetrate by negating the attack. What do I want to send to the bottom? Hold on, let me look. Cards left in deck 21. We're gonna do some Tsukuyomi stacking on the bottom of our deck probably. What do we got? I mean, in all likelihood, we're just not gonna reach the that part of the deck anymore. We have 3 Axel ends already in here, so it's gonna be hard to accelerate to the bottom of our deck. It's like not impossible, but it's very unlikely. I suppose if we do reach that point, I'm gonna want to maybe put a couple Axel ends. I'm gonna Oharbari. I don't expect that we'll get there, but I will, do this. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I definitely... I was gonna say, I definitely don't need Death Grip, but then he has Thunder Tornado. It's like, oops. Could have done something with that, maybe. Gosh. I kind of want to hold the Death Grip now. In case he has to... Oh my gosh. I really don't need to draw cards right now, is the thing. I'm just going to hold the Death Grip in case he plays another size 2 or lower to try and attack us next turn. I'd rather use a Death Grip, which I otherwise cannot use. Because most of the cards just sit in your hand after you, play the Talika, because it defends itself. So I'd rather use a card... I'm the triple link attack, it's fine. I'd rather use the card from my hand than use Death Talika Soul, if I have the option. So that's why I'm playing it this way. And then if I don't have the option, I'll just play Abyss Symphony next turn. No big deal. Okay, for Volca, sure. Ragos, okay. Dude, the Ragos can't even... The Ragos is 2k, can't hit anything. It's amazing. I'm going to cast Death Grip. I'm going to kill the Volca, because that's the one with enough power to actually kill anything. He'll take lifelink 1 from Volca, not that it really matters. I'm just going to leave the Ragos there, like, he can just keep it. Okay, so 18 cards until the stack. I really probably don't need to be thinking that far ahead. Another Death Grip? Okay. I'm gonna cast Abyss Symphony. Draw 2. Another Death Talika, that's excellent. I'm gonna cast XLN just to get the gauge, really. Okay. 9 cards until the stack. Yeah, we need a gauge for Death Grip in case we do need to play it, but we also need gauge for Dark Energy in case we play it. This is a card that was in the Black Dragon deck. It's not deep, so it's actually Black Dragon attribute. So it's not deep, so it's not amazing in Death Talica, but it still works pretty well. It's more for your Amino Opomari rather than the Death Talica itself. Anyway, the Ragos is not hurting anyone, so I'm just going to leave it there. We're going to do a Link attack. And then we're going to do another Link attack. Against most decks, you don't want to Link attack the fighter because they can have cards that nullify attacks when their center's open, like Green Dragon Shield or Battle Aura Circle. But Ancient World in Season 1 has 0 cards that negate attacks on the fighter. Like, they're all just cards that negate attacks or protect your size 3s. So you can just single attack them, Link attack them, it doesn't matter. Link attacking them to save time, effectively. Okay, Dragon Dreams to heal, but he's still at 6, and I have 6 damage on the board, so it's over. Not bad. Guess I'll charge the Death Grip then. Ooh. That'd be kind of funny, but it's just like not a good idea. We'll do a Link attack. I drew the Impact, which I think this deck only plays 1. Like, even if it goes to your drop zone, you can get it back with that Talica, kind of. You just put it in a soul and then put it back at the bottom of the deck. This Impact deals 4 if you have a size 3 monster and your opponent has 4 life or less by paying 1 gauge and discarding 2 deep attribute cards. Like, it seems like a bad card because you're minusing a lot, but it only costs 1 gauge, and if you're winning the game, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter that you're discarding 2 cards. I use this card actually. I played Death Talica in Season 3 when Sun Dragons were really popular, and they had the stupid Dragon Force that needed to be at 6 life or less. So I would just not let them get to 6 life or lower until I had the Impact, Brutal Disaster, to just kill them. So I'd put them like at 4. I'd like Link attack them, so if they want to go below 6, they have to go below 4, and then just impact them and they die. Yeah, I played Death Talica in Season 3. This is the Death Talica deck from Season 1, though. A friend and I put it together. It was pretty good, actually. Okay. Oh, that's a Buddy Rare. For Buddyfight, there are these cards called Buddy Rares that, I mean, it's like a plot device in the show, but in person, they were cards where they had an alternate art sometimes, and then the background of the card was entirely gold. Like, it was just the monster on a gold background. It was, like, pretty gaudy. It's very gaudy. We've played against Kimura before, so I'm going to use the Darkness Dragon World deck as well. I can probably just go with the simple Black Dragon one. But yeah, I didn't really like Buddy Rares. I would usually, I wouldn't care that much to keep them. I think I used a Buddy Rare Ozzy Dahaka as my buddy in my Dragon Ein deck in Season 3? No, Season 2. Season 2 or 3? I think it might have been 3. No, I feel like it was 2. No, it had to be 3 because because I was playing Hyakugan Yamigeto before that. Yeah, so it had to be season 3. The reason why is because when you buddy call, what was this guy called again? Zlatarog? Zlatarog, that's her name. And then Wawel Drahe. I don't know why he played Wawel Drahe when it can't attack, because you can only attack with one card once on the first turn. But Zlatarog just gets you 2 gauge when it's called. It's very strong. But as I was saying, I used the Buddy Rare Ozzy Dahaka just to kind of differentiate it from the Ozzy Dahakas in my main deck, because when you buddy call, you place the card that you're calling onto your buddy zone and the buddy monster comes out. So like, if you're calling a card with the same name, but it's a different card, if you're using that to buddy call, then you're getting the card in your buddy zone. So Ozzy Dahaka actually has multiple forms, so you can just kind of choose which one you're playing. It was kind of like, it was kind of neat. I had the original one as the buddy because it wipes the opponent's board and destroys their item, so it's like very strong. Okay, I have a Mabel Taker and some good protection, but I don't have the gauge for it yet. I'll probably do this first, which means okay. I'm actually gonna charge a Cold Blade. Ooh. Okay, it's not bad. That being said, I'm gonna buddy call Black Dragon Cold Blade to the right. Oh, but yeah, I was talking about buddy rares. I also used a buddy rare because it was just the only copy of the card I had. It was a 5th Omni Dragon Lord Drum. I just had the buddy rare version. I prefer the secret, but it's like, people want to keep their secrets because they match, and then like the buddy rare was harder to get, so it's just like, I'll just have a one of this. And I used that in my Dragon Wizard deck, which was still kind of unplayable at the time. But anyway, I played Death Wizard Dragon, which is size 2. When it enters the field, you can, or it's mandatory. When it enters the field, you get 2 cards off the top of your deck into your gauge, and you take 1 damage. It's like a much worse Zlatarog, but it's in a better theme, so you know it balances out. Cold Blade is going to attack Zlatarog. So Cold Blade Spectral Strike 1 will deal 1 damage. I'm attacking in this way to play around the +3/+3 counterattack spell, which is confusingly named the Widar Sarkal. The Widar Sarkal counterattack spell is just named the Widar Sarkal. Okay, he just didn't have it though, so that's cool. Okay, he equipped Famous Sword Fronting, played Spring Heeled Jack, and this is Tarusk. Iron Dragon Tarusk. Okay, I could just read the kanji for that one. Okay, so Spring Heeled Jack, when it's attacking, or when it attacks and destroys an opponent's monster, you put the top card of your deck into your gauge. Do I care that much? I shouldn't. Actually, okay, so I can either use a shield to stop this, to stop it from getting a gauge, or I can use a shield to stop myself from taking 3 damage. So it's either I reduce the damage I take by 2 or by 3. By 2 and stop him from getting gauge, or by 3. By just 3. Actually, that's not correct. I can just do both. I'll let this through. I have an idea. He can have his gauge. He can have his filthy gauge. Okay, I'll take this one. I was thinking of using this card later, but I can just use it now. I'm gonna cast Guillotine Cutter. What did I charge? I charge a Cold Blade, I want to pay it out. Okay, Guillotine Cutter is a card you can activate when you take damage by paying 1 gauge. Destroy a spell or item on the field. So I'm going to destroy his Famous Sword Fronting. I was thinking about using Guillotine Cutter later to to destroy, what's it called? Divine Protection Pridwen. Like, that's the annoying one that I would kind of want to deal with. But it's fine, it's fine. I could play Naval Taker now, but I could also just play Bloody Moondragon. Oh no, let me charge Cold Blade again. Ooh. Okay, this is better. I'm gonna play Black Dragon El Hurricane. This is a size 2, but it has Spectral Strike 2. First, we're gonna attack Spring Heeled Jack with Cold Blade. Do Spectral Strike 1. And I was gonna attack this with Bloody Moondragon, which has Spectral Strike 1, but you know, if we have the Spectral Strike 2, that's just better, right? I'm just kind of sitting on the Mabel Taker because it's not hard for him to get to a point where he can just like deal with it by link attacking or using a counterattack spell, and I only have 1 protection for it, so I'm just trying to whittle down his cards first and also make the most use of the cards I have. His Ladderog, sure, can't stop that. Okay. Okay, good. Is it time for Mabel Taker? I could just win. If he has nothing, I could just win right now with Mabel Taker. So I guess well, I could win even just by doing Bloody Moondragon. So it's like, fine. Weirdly enough, I'm going to charge Midnight Shadow. Oh. I mean, that's a card. Okay, I'm gonna call Death Dragon Death Gaze Dragon. Okay. Now both of you do a link attack on Ladderog. She has Holy Grail? Okay. I wonder if the AI plays differently around Death Dragon Death Gaze Dragon. Death Dragon Death Gaze Dragon has Spectral Strike 2. Getter's Curse Dragon? Okay. That's just a vanilla, by the way. Okay, I played that a little greedy and got a little punished. Most. Ooh, okay. I think it's just Mabel Taker time. Oh, this is definitely Mabel Taker time. I call Black Dragon Mabel Taker to the center. We'll drop Cold Blade. Okay, attack Getter's Curse Dragon first. And then with the double attack, attack Ladderog. The Spectral Strikes, Spectral Strike 1 on each attack will take him down to 4. I should be able to win next turn. Yeah, he had a Wawel Drahe. Oh, he has a Sylph, okay. What are you gonna get? He got Famous for Fronting. Sylph, it costs a gauge to call, but when it enters the battlefield, you can add an item from your drop zone to your hand. He's link attacked for 8, but I've got Dark Energy. This is a kind of unique card. You can only activate this card when a monster on your field would be destroyed. You pay 1 gauge, it nullifies the destruction. So it doesn't keep the card on the field, it just nullifies the destruction, so the card's not destroyed. It also gives it counterattack until end of turn. It's like, this is a very powerful card for Season 1. Nullifying Destruction means Penetrate doesn't go through, where Penetrate would go through with things like Soul Guard. So I'm gonna counterattack, I mean, it doesn't matter. I have to kill them both anyway. The Wawel Drahe, I guess. I know his hand is just famous for grunting, so it's just kind of over. I'm not even gonna cast that. Do a little Spectral Strike 1. Well, at least we gotta show off Dark Energy. Dark Energy, insanely strong card for Season 1. Very, and like, unique in the fact that it nullifies destruction instead of keeping the monster on the field. Anyway, final phase. I'll cast Death Requiem. Oh, it's Demon Godel Arc. Okay. That's the good Demon Godel. Huh. There's been a lot of talk in the Retro Yu-Gi-Oh! Instagram group chat. Apparently there's like a new reprint set coming out soon. They were like posting the list of all the reprints and I'm like, I don't think I care about any of these cards. But, you know, so be it. Have we beaten this guy? Oh, hello, Catragram. It's been quite a while. My day's been okay. I've been, like, super busy lately, so I finally just had time to stream again. Have you been? Have we fought this guy before? I don't remember, but I also don't particularly care, so I'm probably just gonna use a Darkness Dragon World deck. Yeah, so this guy, he's really annoying, and he plays a deck that is like an anti-dragon deck. So maybe I shouldn't have played Black Dragons against him, but it's whatever. His deck's just like straight up bad, so it kind of doesn't matter. You've been busy too, but lurking in my streams? Okay, that's cool. Okay, so this guy also has Ladderog, so he's getting 2 gauge. I'll take 2. I have 2 Abyss Symphony, I kind of want to play them. Ooh, okay. Probably don't need 2 Bloody Moons since I have the item. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna equip Evil Death Scythe. This is an item with Spectral Strike 1. I'm gonna Buddy Call. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have Buddy Called. It's fine. Black Dragon Coldblade, and I'm gonna call Bloody Moon Dragon. We're just gonna do all the damage. Okay, you equip Divine Protection Pridwin. It's an item with counter, so you can equip it on the opponent's turn. And whenever he would take damage, he could pay 2 gauge to reduce the damage by 2. But like, he's not gonna do that here. Just try and understand what's happening. Oh, in this game, yeah, Buddyfight is a pretty old TCG. It started in like what, 2014, like 10 years ago, and then it got discontinued like 2 years ago. I still like coming back to this game because Season 1 of Buddyfight, like the original series, was so well balanced. It's like kind of insane how well balanced the game was back then. So it's just fun to play the Season 1 video game. Okay, so he has Dragon Vanquishing Blade, Balmung, and it has equipment change, so he can return the item he already had equipped to his hand. I guess I could give like a very brief overview. So the idea is you have these 3 spaces that you can call monsters to, and you also have a size limit of up to 3. So you can play any combination of monsters that are size 3 or less. So like I have a size 2 on the left and a size 1 on the right. So I could play a size 0, but not all decks have size 0s. The monster stats you can see on the screen on the left. The red number is, or I guess orange in this case, is the power. It's used for attacking. The middle number is the critical, which is used for dealing damage to the opponent. And the blue number is defense, used for defending, or when it's getting attacked. Items also have power and critical, but not defense. Items you equip by placing it on top of your flag. The idea is like the player themselves is holding the item, and they can use it to attack if their center is open. Because you need the space to actually go. Like the idea is if you're equipping an item, you're yourself going into the center of the field. Pay for effects, or like I guess your resources are gauge, which are just these cards on the side, which you can add to every turn, and your life, which you start at 10 and you lose if you go to 0. I mean that's the gist of it. Okay, so he's using Balmung. It's an effect, or has an effect that when it attacks a dragon, it just destroys it. So it was like, that's cool. He's gonna attack me twice with his buddy. This is Demon Dragon Grendel, I think, or no, Demonic Beast Grendel. Yeah, Demonic Beast. This is a White Arse Arcal. It costs 3 gauge. It has double attack, and it's not. This card cannot be destroyed by the effects of spell cards. And when this card would be attacked, at the end of the turn, destroy the monsters that attacked it. So it's a little annoying for our deck to deal with, but we'll be okay. I kinda need to keep that. Oh, okay, maybe I should charge that. So I'm gonna cast Abyss Symphony to pay 1 gauge, draw 2. Oh, interesting. You've been playing a ton of card games in your free time. Okay, so what card games have you been playing? I kind of want to kill this monster, to be honest. I probably should. I'm not gonna die next turn, I don't think. Oh yeah, he still has that. Yeah, I'm gonna link attack his monster. So when you're attacking in this game, you can actually combine your attacks into one single attack that has the combined power and critical of each of the individual cards used in the attack. So you can use this to get rid of big monsters. So I'm link attacking Grendel. The Spectral Strike, which is the named ability of a lot of Black Dragon cards, which deals damage when they destroy an opponent's monster by an attack. The Spectral Strike of each of my guys will activate, so he'll take 1 each. Makes it hard to reduce, but yeah, that'll be that. And then, unfortunately, Cold Blade will die. Can I stop this? Can I actually stop this? Should I? Probably don't need to. I really should have charged a Dark Energy, I think. Used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Currently, Lorcana, Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone. Okay. He's re-equipping Balmung, switching out his items. Equipment, yeah. Equipment change is a, what's it called? It's a common ability among the Legend World items. Spring Heel Jack, okay. That one's fine. I'm gonna have to Death Grip the other one, I think. When you played Yu-Gi-Oh! Cadrigan, do you just play advanced, like the common or the modern format?
まだまだキャスト
I'm gonna negate this attack and heal 1, or reduce the damage and heal 1.
ターン終了でおじゃる。
俺のターンドロ
Okay, another Cold Blade
ー
is
チャー
good.
ジドロ
Another Impact is not the best.
ーキャスト
Another Death Grip is good. Okay, I'm gonna call Cold Blade to the right. At least I have a couple defensive cards.
装備でおじゃる。
He's equipment changing. He has a ton of gauge to use with Divine Protection Pridwin to reduce damage by 2 each. It's a little
モン
unfortunate.
スターにアタック
Oh, you just played within your friends.
能
Okay.
力発動
能力発動でお
Like,
じゃる。
what type of deck did you play? I guess I should ask.
ファイターにアタック
He's certainly gonna
能
reduce
力
this, right?
発動でおじゃる。
Yeah, okay. I gotta start chipping away that gauge.
ターン終了
マロのターンでおじゃる。ドローチャージドロー装備でおじゃる。
Okay, Balmung again.
能力発動でおじゃる。コールでおじゃる。
This is Beowulf. That has the same effect as Balmung to destroy a dragon that attacks.
コールでおじゃる。
Very rude. Spring Heel Jack. Kind of annoying.
モンスターにアタックでおじゃる。能力発動で
Okay,
お
so
じゃる。
he's just using Balmung to get rid of it, which I cannot stop. So, like, I can stop the destruction effect, but I can't stop the attack from going through. In this case, I guess I should Death Grip the Beowulf.
これでキャスト
ファイターにアタックでおじゃる。ターン終了でおじゃる。
俺のターンドロー
The main thing is I'm like super low on gauge, which is rough.
チャージドロー
Tyrannus is good.
コール
装備でおじゃる。
Still has that Pridwin.
能力発動でおじゃる。
モンスターにアタック
We'll do Spectral Strike
能
1.
力発動
能力発動でおじゃる。
If I can get him down to 1 life, I kind of just win.
こいつで勝利だ
I mean, he's gonna negate or reduce this for sure.
能力発動でおじゃる。
But yeah, if I can get him down to 1 life, then I win. Because I have a 3 damage
ターン
spell,
終了
which he can't reduce. He only reduced by 2.
ドロー装備でおじゃる。
Okay.
能力発動でおじゃる。
I hope
コ
he-
ールでおじゃる。
Oh, I was gonna say, I hope he plays a monster, but not that one. Not that one. Oh, but also now he can't just...
モンスターにアタックでおじゃる。
He just can't reduce damage anymore, because he doesn't have gauge.
ファイターにアタックでおじゃる。
Okay, I need to do this or I'll
ま
die,
だ
so...
まだキャスト
I cast Midnight Shadow. It's, a shield that negates,
能力発動でおじゃる。
a
ファイ
non-Dragon
ターにアタックでおじゃる。
Link? That sounds like advanced, yeah.
ターン終了でおじゃる。
俺のターンドロー
Okay.
チャージドロー
Okay, that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna call
コール
Death Wizard Dragon to the left and mandatorily get 2 gauge and deal 1 damage to myself. Ouchie.
装備でおじゃる。
Okay, he has Pridwin, but he has no
能力
gauge.
発動でおじゃる。
Attack directly?
ファイターにアタックこいつで勝利だ
He just didn't have, he didn't have,
おじゃ
he didn't have the gauge to reduce with
ー
Pridwin,
負けるなんて。
and he didn't have, 2 shields, because he has 2 cards in hand and one of them's Balmung. So it's like, I just attack him twice for 2 and he dies. Like, guaranteed. Yeah, him using up all his gauge just told me, like, oh, I just won. That was a lot rougher fight than it needed to be, because I chose a deck that's, like, not great against his, but it's fine. Okay, kinda heavy. Yeah, we've played against this guy before.
勝負っしょ
But yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable about advanced in Yu-Gi-Oh! I just play an older format. Should I play this deck? No, actually this deck's actively bad against him. It'd be funny to play this deck though. I think I will. Let me take a look and memorize the deck list real quick. It's all 4-ofs. Okay.
ルミナイズ締め付け砕き飲み込むぜヘビガラス地獄編ルミナイズさああの世に行きな
Okay, so this is another Darkness Dragon World deck, but it's actually using the Actor Knights theme, the generic tarot cards.
Open the flag! Darkness Dragon World! Katana World っしょ
So we're using tarot
俺のターン
monsters.
だな
What do I charge here? I guess
チャ
Actor
ージ
Knights deck.
ドロー
Oh, okay. This is like not bad, not bad. We'll have to see what his first play is, but my first play is going to be calling Actor Knight's Chariot to the center. This is a vanilla. This card is Tarot and Destruction attributes. I mentioned this for a reason.
ファイターにアタック
But yeah, there's... maybe I should start with this. In Buddyfight, you can only play cards that match your flag. And your flag is usually that of a world. In Season 1, it's always that of a world. So you can play cards from that world and generic cards. So there's these cards that are generic, and they can be played with pretty much any flag. They can be played with any flag in Season 1. There's some flags later that are like, you can't use generic cards, but it's like, it's whatever, you wouldn't use them anyway. But they are lower power level than any cards from any world by like a significant amount.
ターン終了俺のターンっしょドローチャージドロー
But there's like some interesting things you can do by like mixing them in with cards from specific worlds. So in this case, we're using them with these Darkness Dragon War cards, which you'll see, it'll take a little bit to set up, but this deck is very good. This is like actually one of the strongest decks from Season 1, I think. Anyway, he played Shinobi Scrolls. This is a set spell that allows him to, once per turn, pay 1 gauge to place a card from his hand into the soul of this card. So he places it under the card face down, and then that lets him draw a card. So he's exchanging a gauge and a card to draw a different card. However, any Ninja Arts attribute cards that are within the soul of Shinobi Scrolls can be activated as if they were from his hand. So if he puts Ninja Arts under there, he's effectively getting a plus. Like, he gets a free draw. Well, not free, it costs a gauge, but you know. Okay, so this is Electron Ninja Shiden. This card lets him discard a Ninja Arts card and pay 1 gauge to draw 2 once per turn. So he's playing, like, a ninja theme. Okay, and then he played 2 of these Nano Machine Ninja Tsukikage. This is actually Zanya's buddy. It's above the curve as far as like Katana World stats, which is really dumb because it also has a good ability. When it would be destroyed, you can discard a card other than a monster to keep it on the field. Well, I don't have to take these, but like, I'm gonna take one of them. Like, I can't stop both. Okay, I'm gonna negate one. I'm gonna use Black Dragon Shield, which is Black Dragon and defense attributes. Okay. Yeah, let's charge the tower. I don't really... Wait. Maybe I shouldn't have charged the tower, but it's like kind of fine. I'll probably get another one. I'm gonna call Actor Knight's High Priestess to the center. And Actor Knight's Death to the left. Death costs 1 life to call. And then I'll just see what attacks. A little bit more advanced than I remember it. For which thing? Anyway, Actor Knight's Death is going to attack Electron Ninja Shiden.
モンスターにアタック
Actor Knight's Death has like a knockoff Spectral Strike, so it also just deals 1 damage.
おっと
The game rules, oh, for this game? I'm going to attack one of these. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one I attack. Maybe?
モンスターにアタックこいつっしょキャスト
Oh, he has Steel Ball. Oh, okay, that's actually gonna work. Oh, I attacked in the wrong order then. Okay, oops. So he used the +3/+3 counterattack spell. Yeah, I attacked in the wrong order. Dang. Okay.
ターン終了
Lagging behind on the screen.
ドロー
Okay, yeah.
チャージドロー能力発動っしょ
Yeah, that's fair. I know it's like that sometimes.
ゴールファイターにアタックっしょ
I'm just gonna have to take all of this.
ファイターにアタックっしょ
Don't know much about this game yet. That's fair.
ファイターにアタックっしょ
Hmm.
ターン終了っしょ俺のターンドロー
Twin Missile. What's my drop zone looking like? It's pretty not great. I could just play 2 Emperors. And then hopefully not die. Alright.
チャージドロ
Okay, Death Grip really helps.
ーコー
I'm
ル
gonna play Actor Knight's Emperor. And Actor Knight's Emperor.
コール
So Actor Knight's Emperor is a 5/3/5, which is like huge for vanilla, but it can only, or it cannot attack if you don't have any other tarot cards.
こいつっしょキャスト
Snake Gaze. Oh, okay. He chose the one in front of Yoichi. The guy he played, Yoichi, when the card in front of it rests, it deals 1 damage to the opponent.
あ
So he used Snake Gaze to rest my guy, so it couldn't attack, but then I also take the damage. Because I was gonna attack like this first.
モンスターにアタックこいつっしょキャスト
He has another Steel Ball. Holy moly. Okay, sure. I guess.
能力発動っしょ
Okay, I'm gonna attack a Tsukikage.
モンスターにアタック
Because Yoichi can't get over the Emperor by itself.
ターン終了俺のターンっしょドロー
Believe it or not, I'm still in the
ドロ
game.
ー能力発動っしょ
Shinobi Scrolls, that's fine.
ゴール
This is Fire Ninja Gokuen. This one can increase its defense by discarding a ninja art or a ninja from your hand. It's like not good. It's not good. Okay, I have to hope that this goes through because I'm gonna cast Death Grip.
まだまだキャスト
Oh, actually, I could just destroy his other monsters so I for sure don't die. That's probably better, honestly. Yeah, that's probably better.
ファイターにアタックっしょ
I'm gonna be at 1
あ
at the moment. It's a little precarious. I could have tried to destroy Tsukikage, but then he could discard from his hand to keep it alive, and that'd be bad. Okay, now I have to look at my GY. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just one more. I definitely charge High
チャー
Priestess.
ジドロー
I only have 2 defense in here? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna play... Actor Knight's Judgment. This is a size 3. I'm trying to think, is there anything I can really do here? I feel like there's not. I'm trying to pay out specific attributes, but I just don't have them in my gauge as far as I know. Yeah, I don't. Okay, that's fine. When Actor Knight's Judgment enters the field, if there's 5 or more tarot in the drop zone, I draw 2 cards. If there's 5 or more destruction attribute cards in the drop zone, I destroy 2 cards on the field. And if there's 5 or more defense attribute cards in the drop zone, I gain 3 life. I don't gain the first 2, unfortunately. I'll destroy Shinobi Scrolls, which have a bunch of crap in it, so that's good for me. I'm gonna have to be wary of taking 1 damage, because I'm at 1. I'm gonna attack the Tsukikage. I mainly just wanna, you know, reduce the number of cards he has. Okay, he has Clear Serenity to gain 3 gauge, that's fine. That's 1 less card he can use. Looks like he's got nothing. That's good for me. But yeah, so the whole idea behind this deck is we're playing a bunch of cards with the attributes that Judgment wants, so Tarot, Destruction, Defense. And we use that to turn on its effect. Weirdly enough, I kind of want to just play these 2. I think I will. I'm going to call the center Actor Knight's High Priestess. And I'm going to buddy call Actor Knight's Tower. So High Priestess is Tarot Defense. Tower is Tarot Destruction. So it's like we're playing these very specific Tarot cards. Okay, Tower attacks Tsukikage. He defended it. I'll just attack it again, and he'll have 0 cards to my 4. I'm not in an amazing position, but as soon as I draw another Judgment, it's like kind of over. Oh, but yeah, there's one, like we're using the Darkness Dragon World cards that are defense and destruction attribute. Like there's Death Grip, which is destruction, Black Dragon Shield is defense. There's another destruction card that I charged earlier. There's Death Shield, which is both defense and destruction, which is kind of funny. He has Yoichi. That's slightly annoying, but that's actually more than slightly annoying. I kind of want Death Grip that. I'm gonna Death Grip that. Yeah, it's this card. Wait, why didn't I have to pay a gauge? I think that was a glitch. Sometimes the game glitches and you don't have to pay the cost of things. I've had it glitch to where, oh, did I not charge? Oops, I accidentally skipped that. Okay, we'll say that I didn't charge, so it's fair that I didn't have to pay the cost. But yeah, sometimes the game glitches where you don't have to pay the cost of a card, and I've had it happen where Tsuku just played Gold Ritter without paying the cost against me, and I was like, what? How do you do that? That's cheating. But it's fine. Like, I think I still won. It was really silly. Oh no. Okay, this is this is a burn card that deals 1 damage at the start of each of your draw or each of your main phases. It deals 1 damage to the opponent. Actor Knight's Judgment would be super cool right now. Fortune Shield. Ooh. Okay. Can I afford to? I can afford to. I'm just gonna attack. I don't think he can kill me next turn. It's like, no, I don't think he can kill me next turn. I don't think he can.
ターン終了。俺のターンっしょ。ドロー。チャージ&ドロー。能力発動っしょ。
Okay, I'll take one. I won't be dead.
ゴール。
Electron Ninja Shiden, that's fine. I won. It's over. GG.
モンスターにアタックっしょ。
I cast Fortune Shield. This is Tarot defense attribute.
まだまだキャスト。
It gives one of your monsters in battle +2 and counterattack. 2k defense only and counterattack. And then if it's an Acronite's card, it gets another 2k defense. Oh no, 3k defense, sorry. So it's 5 total.
能力発動。
I used this card in 100 Demons before they got their +3/+3 counterattack spell. It was pretty funny.
ターン終了っしょ。俺のターン。ドロー。
Alright, well, we won. It's over.
チャージ&ドロー。
Just in case something really weird and bad happens, I'm gonna call High Priestess to the left because Black Dragon Shield can reduce burn damage, but you need to have an open center. So I'm just gonna open my center real quick and then do a little link attack.
連携攻撃。こいつで勝利だ。俺の忍術が。
Yeah, that was much closer than it needed to be, but our deck also like took a while to get started and he had a pretty good opening. Thankfully he wasn't able to convert the Shinobi Scrolls before I just destroyed it with Judgment, but still.
負けちまったし。
Shosatsu's next? Okay.
私が相手です。
In this case, we'll use a Black Dragon deck.
ルミナイズ。千の剣。千の誓いによって敵を撃つ。ルミナイズ。剣の城塞。
Yeah, Shosatsu uses, well, we'll see in a sec.
オープンザフラッグ。ダークネスドラゴンワールド。レジェンドワールド。
He's using Legend World.
私のターンですね。チャージ&ドロー。
His deck is like very item
私
based.
に力を。バディコール。
His buddy is even an item.
ファイターにアタック。
It's Immortal Sword Durandal. It's a 6/1, cannot be destroyed item. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. And you can't destroy items other than by card effects, so it just can't be destroyed. I'm gonna take one. It's just one. But he plays like legendary heroes.
俺のターンだな。ドロー。
I guess I'll charge this
チ
one.
ャージ&ドロー。
Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna call Bloody Moondragon to the center. And then attack.
ファイターにアタック。
Opened a little bit of a rough hand, but it's okay. These are all cards we'll be able to convert.
ターン終了。私のターンですね。ドロー。チャージ&ドロー。コール。
Okay, this is Percival. This is a vanilla.
コール。
That's Merlin. Okay, that's not a vanilla. He didn't use its effect. Merlin's effect is you can discard one hero attribute card and pay 1 gauge to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and add 2 hero attribute spells or items to your hand, and the rest go to the bottom of your deck.
モンスターにアタック。
I think I just take everything. Oh, actually, the Percival's 3.
ファイターにアタック。
I don't have an Abyss Symphony yet, so I think I negate the 3.
ファイターにアタック。
3 is kind of a lot. I'm gonna cast
これでキャスト。
Midnight Shadow. Yeah, the normal like amount of critical that cards have is like 2. So 1 is below average and 3 is above. So like 3 and higher is when you want to start
ター
negating
ン
the
終
attack.
了です。 俺のターンドロ
Okay. Okay. Now I don't know what to charge. Maybe even the Black Dragon Shield? As weird as that is. Yeah.
ーチャージドロ
Ooh, okay, that was a really good draw. But that kind of makes me wish I held the Black Dragon Shield, but it's like fine, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna equip Evil Death Scythe.
装備
I'm gonna call Black Dragon Spine Chiller to the right,
コール
and Bloody Moon Dragon to the left.
コール
Spine Chiller has 0 crit, but Spectral Strike 2. We're gonna use that guy to attack. Actually, first, we're gonna attack Merlin with Evil Death
モン
Scythe.
スターにアタック
This is Spectral
能
Strike
力
1.
発動
Okay, Spine Chiller attack Percival.
モンスターにアタックそれではキャスト
Okay, he had Heroic Spirit, which is the +3/+3 counter attack spell for heroes. Unsurprising.
能力発動
That's fine. I care less about doing the damage and more
モンス
about
ターにアタック
getting his monsters out of the way.
能力発動
It's very surprising he didn't use Merlin last turn though. It's like, it's a card you almost always use immediately.
ターン終了私のターンですドローチャージドローコール
That's Gareth. It has move. So at the start of each attack phase, both yours and your opponent's, you can move it to an open spot on your field. Like, I mean, you just put it where you needed it to be. Huh? You're not attacking Bloody Moon? Okay, sure.
ファイターにアタック
Normally the AI would use their 1 crit attacks to attack monsters because 1 crit's, like, 1 damage is not that much.
ターン終
A
了
little strange.
俺のターンドロー
Another Mabel Taker? I only really need 1.
チャージドロー
Okay. Okay. I mean, this is, like, pretty okay.
能力
We're
発
still
動
like this.
装備
Oh, huh?
能力発動
He's not moving, he's not attacking Bloody Moon. That's really strange. Anyway, I'm gonna attack Gareth with
モンスター
Evil
にア
Death
タック
Scythe. We'll do a Spectral Strike 1.
能力発動能力発動
Yeah, so I know 1 card in his hand is Durandal, his buddy.
ファイターにアタック
And he didn't have any other monsters, otherwise he would have played them. He doesn't play size 3s, it's all 1s and 2s. Does he just have more items?
タ
Or
ーン終了私のターンですねドロー
shield spells?
ドロー装備
Okay, he re-equipped Durandal.
能力発動
Sure.
コール
King Arthur, okay. This is, yeah, size 2 acoustic gauge. When it performs a link attack with another hero card, put the top card of your deck into your gauge, and then this card gets penetrate for that attack. Nothing else? Just 5 gauge, past main phase, in the attack phase, I'm gonna cast Death Grip.
まだまだキャスト
We're gonna destroy King Arthur. It's just so we can't link attack and then get the why is he attacking direct? That's so weird.
ターン終了です俺のターン
Yeah, I just didn't want to
ドロ
look at the gauge and whatever. This is bad against. This is actively bad against Durandal, so I'm just gonna charge it.
チャージドロー
Death Wizard. I mean, I could just swing it, but then he has Pridwen. Will I be able to survive another turn? Not guaranteed. In this case, I'm gonna play Black Dragon Mabel Taker to the center.
コール
Bloody Moon Dragon goes to the drop zone because of the size limit. Okay. He's gonna equip Pridwen.
能力発動
Gonna attack twice.
ファイターにアタック。それではキャスト。
Oh. Okay, he just used a shield spell from his hand instead of paying 2 gauge, which he should be paying 2 gauge, but it works for me. I mean, if he wants to waste a card, I don't mind. Okay, so he has Durandal plus 1 other card in his hand. He paid 2 to reduce with Pridwen. That's fine. As expected.
ターン終了。私のターンですね。ドロー。チャージ&ドロー。コール。
Okay, Merlin to the center. Did he charge
能
Durandal?
力発動。
He discarded King Arthur. What? He searched Heroic Spirit.
ターン終了です。
What?
俺のタ
So
ーン
he charged
ドロー。
Durandal. So he's got like
チ
nothing.
ャージ&ドロー。
It really feels like he just has nothing. Guess I'll just attack.
モンスターにアタック。能力発動。
If he didn't have Pridwen, I could have tried to go for game, but
能力発動。
like he'll be able to reduce 2 damage, so I don't have like 6 damage.
ファイターにアタック。能力発動。うわ。
He also didn't reduce, so now he's at 1. I'm pretty much guaranteed to win now.
ドロー。チャージ&ドロー。コール。
This is Gawain. This one gains penetrate, but
ターン終了。
gains penetrate when a link attacks with another hero, but like he's got nothing.
チャージ&ドロー。
He has 4 gauge. He can reduce damage twice. Alright, just attack.
モンスターにアタック。
Spectral Strike 1. Yes, reduce.
能力発動。
Alright, attack direct.
ファイターにアタック。それではキャスト。
Okay, he had Shield of Achilles, which reduces the next damage he would take by 2.
能力発動。
He can still reduce with Pridwen. I had a game shot here if he didn't have another shield, so I'm just gonna pass. I should be able to win this next turn,
私のターンですね。ドロー。
and I don't see myself dying this turn.
装備。
Okay, he equipped Famous Sword Fronting. That's a whopping 1k
能
power.
力発動。
Good luck getting over my 8k defense guy. Okay, he played Arthur to the center. That's fine. Okay, he charged his Durandal. Insane. Actually insane.
ターン終了です。俺のターンドロー。
This guy charging
チャージ&ドロー。
his one weapon he can actually do anything with. Alright, well I know his entire hand, so it's just over.
装備。能力発動。
He's equipping his Pridwen. We're gonna attack Arthur.
モンスターにアタック。
Spectral Strike 1.
能力発動。能力発動。
Oh, so, at the beginning of your turn, after you draw for your turn, you can put a card from your hand into your gauge, and then draw a card. It's called Charge and Draw. So effectively, you get to filter a card from your hand out of your hand and put it down as a gauge, so a resource for you later, and draw another card. But that means like the card you're charging is a card you don't want or you don't really need. So it's weird that he would charge his only like offensive weapon.
能力発動。
Like if he had his Durandal, he could just combine it with any other monster or any monster and link attack my Mabel Taker and actually be able to deal
ファ
with
イ
it.
ターにアタック。
So by choosing to charge his Durandal, he just like threw away the game.
こいつで勝利だ。うわ。私の負けです。
I don't know, it was really weird. Yeah. It's like a free like 1 card filter every turn. that you're incentivized to do, not because it filters, not only because it filters, but because you get resources that you use to pay for other effects. Yeah, like even if you like all the cards in your hand, like you're pretty much supposed to charge and draw every turn. Like it's pretty rare where you're just like, I don't want to charge anything. Because the gauge is really important. At least in season 1. Sophia's next. What should we use against her then? I mean, Black Dragon is probably fine, right? I could also use Tarot because it'd be funny, but I think Black Dragon. Like if I use my Tarot deck, yeah, if I use my Tarot deck against her Tarot deck, because she's playing Tarot as well. Sophia doesn't play in season 1. Well, she does play in season 1, but she uses like an early season 2 theme, so her cards aren't in this game. So they just gave her a generic deck, an Actor Knight's deck. This hand is like alright. I kind of don't want to charge anything, but I'm going to charge Death Wizard. Hell Hurricane? Okay, I'm going to equip Evil Death Scythe. This is the ideal opener. You in this deck, you kind of don't want to play monsters on the first turn. The way I'm playing this deck in this game and the way I would play it in person are like kind of different. Because when you play against other people, they usually try and clear your monsters before they just start swinging at your face. It depends on the deck they're playing, but usually. And in that case, you kind of don't want to put your monsters out. You kind of want them to attack you. I'll take one. Yeah, she played High Priestess and Emperor, which we saw in my Tarot deck. This is 3 damage, so I'm gonna reduce this with Black Dragon Shield. If I had the draw spell, I would just take it, but nah. Naval Taker will be good at some point, but I think I'd charge it right now. Another Cold Blade. That's not bad. We'll play El Hurricane to the left. And I Buddy Call Black Dragon Cold Blade to the right. What's the optimal way to attack her monsters? I do have to link attack the Priestess, unfortunately. Why don't I start with El Hurricane on Emperor? Okay, that went through. El Hurricane has Spectral Strike 2. And then we're gonna do a link attack. And she didn't have anything, okay. So she's gonna take 2 Spectral Strike 1s. Alright, she just didn't have any counter spells, I guess. Any, like, at least like not Fortune Shield or Magical Goodbye or anything useful. Or Solomon Shield. Chillax. Yeah, because she's playing a Magic World base, because Magic World has the strongest spells in the game in Season 1. So it's just like, it's the natural thing to use as your, like, base when you're playing generic, but I mean, it doesn't really, like, there's like no synergy with her deck. I'm gonna take this one, it's just one. Yeah, I'll just take it, it's fine. Like, it's a slight minus because she's using Actor Knight's Death, so I'm gonna take the knockoff Spectral Strike 1. But I have other Cold Blades, I'd rather save my... Oh, well, thank you so much, Fake Life, for the 13 months. Wow, it's been over a year already. Hey, how's it going? It's been pretty good. We're just making our way through the post-game gauntlet in the Season 1 Future Card Buddyfight 3DS game. I was actually, since you're here, Fake Live, I was actually thinking about playing Mahjong because it's May. So like last year, Mahjong May, but I would only be free for like 2 weeks this month, this week and next week. Free to stream, I mean. So it's like, is it really even worth it? I could use these 2 weeks just to finish up this post-game gauntlet, because this is probably going to take like 6-7 hours. So I figure I could split up over 2 streams. June, oh, that's a good one. I'm going to be busy the first week of June, but the rest of them I could maybe swing. Dang. Now that you said that, I kind of have to. Okay, let us... I'm just going to play it this way, I think. I'm just trying to play around Fortune Shield in case she has in case she happened to have drawn it. It's just that good of a dumb pun. I mean, I would have never thought of it. And also, like, I'm down to play it a little bit more Mahjong on stream. I don't want to play it all the time, but... Oh, that's right. She just dies to all the Spectral Strike. That's cool. I guess I could have triple link attacked the death then, and then played around everything entirely, but I was too busy talking. But yeah, I'm down to play more Mahjong at some point. I just don't want to play it all the time. Yeah, the Mahjong Club has been treating you well, I'm guessing, Fake Life? Oh, the Arc. This is a funny card. The Arc, that card she gave us, the Magic World one, it was like... It was the first card in the game where it... Well, is it the first? I think it was the first. It was like one of the cards in the game where it's just like, when you die, you actually don't die, you like heal to 2. If you hit like a spell card off the top 2 cards of your deck, it was really silly. Just the one meeting so far? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Well, glad to hear it went well. Let's see. What do I want to play against this guy? I mean, probably just Black Dragons again. Yeah, let's just do that. But yeah, Shido is like the first character in this game who plays Darkness Dragon World. He's even on Abyss Symphony. Oh, this hand's not great to start. Also, Mabel Taker is just actively bad against his deck, so I'm gonna charge it. Ooh, okay, now this is much better. I'm gonna equip. Just like having Evil Death Scythe in your opening hand is like, it makes a huge difference. Alright, attack. Trying to figure out if I have enough time and desire to get back into streaming your Mahjong. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be like on a set schedule. You can just kind of do it whenever you want, right? But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you really need this, but I generally recommend streaming Mahjong to people who want to get better at it because it forces them to kind of explain what they're thinking and doing, but then it's also a lot harder to play under a time limit while you're doing that, you know? Anyway, Shido's playing Death Rulers, which are cards that have the Shadow Dive ability, meaning they can attack the opponent directly, even if the opponent has a monster blocking their center. Which I have, like, I'm playing a deck with an item, so I don't really care. I'm just gonna take this. I kind of want to block the 2. And I'm blocking this 2 not because I care about taking 2, but because when Death Ruler Gallows deals damage to the opponent... Oh, hold on. It heals Shido, so I'm like, just kind of want to I just kind of don't
これ
want
で
to
キ
do
ャスト
that. So I'm gonna negate or reduce the damage to 0 in heal 1, and so he doesn't get to heal.
ターン終了ですし俺のターンだなドロー
Okay. Guillotine cutter is kind of whatever. I'll hold on to it for now.
チャージドロー
Devil Stigma also kind of whatever.
コール
I don't think he plays Death Counter, but I'll play around it regardless. Oh, no. Hold on. I want to attack Gallows with
モンスターにアタックこれでどうですしキャスト
Okay, he has Death Grip. Okay, so funny story, but oh, I don't have a Death Grip in circulation. Okay, so this art of Death Grip, I'll zoom in on it. This art of Death Grip is actually exclusive to the video game. The original art of Death Grip actually has like a human heart in like a skeleton hand, and like this hand is crushing the heart. It's very violent looking, and they couldn't have that in this video game that's marketed for kids. But it's fine in the card game, but not in the video game. So they had to make a different art for it, which is really strange because Death Grip already had an alternate art that was much less violent, which is the art that I use in my deck because it's the SP version, the high rarity version. So I don't know why they didn't just use that art. They made an entirely new art for it, but you know. Yeah, you can look it up on the Buddyfight wiki if you're interested. Okay, so he's using Death Grip on my guy. I guess I'll use Devil Stigma because my guy's gonna die anyway. Yeah, Death Grip destroys a size 2 or lower monster by paying 1 gauge. It's a very strong card. Dude, when it came out,
モンスターにアタックこれでどうですしキャスト
and now he's using Devil Sigma. So he's Devil Sigma destroys your own monster, but then you get 2 gauge and heal 1 life. Use it in response to something that would already destroy your monster. Never heard of this card game? Yeah, it's Future Card Buddyfight. It's one of Bushiroad's card games. It was released in 2014 and it got discontinued like 2 years ago or something like that. Had an anime alongside it that was free to watch on YouTube. Like Bushiroad, like you didn't have to watch ads or what. Well, they put their own ads in there, but you know you could skip those. But yeah, season 1 of the game was like super balanced, really fun to play. It was the only Bushiroad game that was best of 3, because all the other Bushiroad games were best of 1, and you could also sideboard in Buddyfight. It was like insane. The reason why it was so well designed and so different from all of Bushiroad's other card games, which are mainly just like flipping cards off the top of your deck and seeing if you get lucky, was because Future Card Buddyfight was designed by an expert of game design for trading card games in Japan. So it's like the game was really good, and the anime, like the games that were played in the anime were also choreographed or like laid out, scripted is probably the best word, by this TCG expert. So it's like season 1 design was great, anime was great, everything was great, but then in season 2 Bushiroad kind of just took over and ruined everything. So it started going downhill like middle of season 2. Anyway, we're gonna take some damage. I'm just gonna take it all, it's fine.
ファイターにアタックですし
It is a pretty funny name, that is true. A lot of people say that
終了ですし俺のターンだな
this game
ドロー
would never get off the ground because it was named so weirdly,
チャージ
which is
ド
like
ロー
kind of not wrong. The name does hold it back,
コール
but then you get to be buddies with a monster in the future playing cards, so it's Future Card Buddyfight. Like the plot of Future Card Buddyfight literally takes place in like 2040 or something like that. Like like 2030, 2040, something.
モンスターにアタック
Maybe in like 15, 20 years we'll be able to be buddies with monsters from parallel worlds. Who knows?
モンスターにアタック
Anyway, I got pretty lucky drawing into Death Dragon, Death Gaze Dragon, which has Spectral Strike 2. It costs 1 gauge to play though.
ターン終了僕のターンですドローチャージ&ドローコール
Okay, this is a vanilla Death
モンスターに
Ruler.
アタック
I kind of don't want him to die, so I'm gonna negate that.
これでキャストターン終了です俺のターンだなドロー
If we draw the impact, that'd be pretty good.
チャージ&ドロー
Nope. Death Grip is still pretty good. Oh yeah, this is the alternate art of Death Grip. Meaning the actual real art. It still features the same guy, the Purgatory Knight. Oh wait. Yeah, it features the Purgatory Knight, like death gripping a Thunder Knight's Drago Archer. But now that I'm looking at this, is this just maybe they didn't make a new art? Maybe they just zoomed in on the Purgatory Knight from the alternate art, and they're like, okay, this is the art, because this just looks like it, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. I didn't really think about that. I never noticed that. I didn't have this SP in real life because, I mean, it was one of the high rarity cards that was really hard to pull. But, like, you didn't need it because the low rarity one was just fine. Oh, okay. Learned something new today. Anyway, we're going to attack with Death Dragon, Death Gaze Dragon. And he's going to take Spectral Strike 2.
能力発動
And then we're going to swing for 2 with our Evil Death Scythe.
ファイターにアタック
Is he going to use a
これ
shield?
でどうですしキャスト
He had a Black Dragon Shield to reduce the damage to 0 and then heal 1. That's fine. I'd rather use it on a 2 than like a 3.
ターン終了僕のターンですドローチャージ&ドローコール
Oh. This is Death Ruler Curse. Cost 3 gauge. Shadow Dive. Move. Oh, this card's really bad. Okay. Well, I can't stop it.
発動
Because Death Grip only works on size 2 or lower.
モンスターにアタック
He's attacking Death Dragon, Death Gaze Dragon anyway. You have to say the full names of these cards all the time. It's important.
ターン終了ですし俺のターンだなドロー
Might not be bad to play Naval Taker. I haven't buddy called yet.
Charge and draw.
I'm gonna charge my draw spell. Oh, okay. Now I kind of don't want to play Naval Taker. Is it also important to yell when you draw and stuff like that? Exactly. Yes. You're getting it. Yeah, that's right. Dang. I guess I'll buddy call Black Dragon Coldblade. And then I'll call Black Dragon Spine Chiller.
Call.
Spine Chiller has 0 crit, but it has Spectral Strike 2.
能力発動
Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a link attack with everyone, just to play around Death Grip.
連携攻撃
Okay, so he's going to take
能
Spectral
力
Strike
発
1
動
and Spectral Strike
能
2
力発動
and Spectral Strike 1.
能力発動
We should be all set. He's only got
ターン終了
well 2 cards. He's going to draw to
ドロ
3.
ーチャージ&ドローコール
Okay, that's the vanilla size 2
Got it.
Death Ruler. Okay, that's Cremation. That's size 1.
イターにアタック
Sure.
ファイターにアタック
Yeah, I'll take all this. I don't care. Kind of makes me wish I kept the Abyss Symphony though, the draw spell.
ターン終了俺のターンドロー
Oh, Hurricane. Okay, okay. Nah.
チャージドロー
Oh, that was worse. But I mean, we're just gonna win right now, probably. Black Dragon, Spine
モン
Chiller,
スターにア
Attack,
タック
Death Ruler, Cremation, Spectral
能
Strike 2.
力発動だ鉄士
Attacking the monster on the side plays around Black Dragon Shield, because Black Dragon Shield can reduce effect damage, but in order to cast it, you have to have an open center. So attack the monster on the side.
ありえないですし
But yeah, like if you're playing an anime card game against anime characters, you have to have all the screaming. Oh, it's the Grim Reaper.
僕とファイトしよう
Sure, I guess. Should I use Black Dragons? Nah, I'll use the tarot deck again.
ルミナイズ
君という敗北者を得て完全なものとなるルミナイス不完全なパズル
Man, his Luminize chant is so much better in Japanese than in English.
オープンザフラッグダークネスドラゴンワールド
レジェンドワールド
俺のターンだな
But yeah, this character, the Grim Reaper, he's playing a combo deck that the main goal is to play this card that destroys all the cards on the field and discards all the cards in both players' hands. So he can just kind of like get rid of everything, and then he has cards that can be played when they're discarded or destroyed from another zone. So it leaves him with cards but us without cards. So like that's the goal of his deck.
チャージドロー
But when I mentioned that like this TCG game design expert scripted all the games in the anime, like even though this character is using that deck, there's times where other characters like know what his combo is and they're like, okay, I'm gonna not let you use your combo,
コール
and then he's able to still win like just by using his combo pieces in a different way that's not just for the big combo. And it's like, wow, this is really interesting.
モンスター
Like
に
this
ア
is
タック
really well written or well scripted. That's why I praise season 1 of this game so much. It's just like everything about it was really
ター
good.
ン終了
僕のターンだドローチャージドローコール
Anyway, he played a monster that has a counter keyword, so he could play it even on our turn. This is Stallion of the Divine God Sleipnir. It's just a vanilla otherwise. He just used it as a shield. And now he's playing Corpse Swallower Hraze Velger.
能力発動
When it enters the battlefield, he can discard a card to draw a card. Okay.
モンスターにアタック
I kind of want to keep this guy. Like, otherwise I can't get over his guy. So I think I will cast Midnight Shadow.
これでキャスト
This negates any non-link attack.
ターン終了
俺のターンだなドロ
I feel like I won't need
ー
Black
チャー
Dragon
ジ
Shield that
ド
much.
ロー
Okay, that's good. A Judgment is good. Drop Zone is 1 card. That's cool. I'm going to play
コール
Actor Knight's Emperor to the left. We're going to have Chariot attack Hraze Velger.
モンスターにアタック
Okay, he didn't have Berserk Guard, so that's good. I think it's like a 1
ファイター
of,
にアタック
so he probably wouldn't play it. Emperor's vanilla, but it can only attack if I have another tarot monster, which I do. Is it monster card? No, just other card. Okay, yeah. But there's no tarot set spells or items, so it's effectively just a monster.
ターン終了
僕のターンドロー
Yeah, Emperor's the
チャージ
only
ドロー
card we really play that doesn't have multiple key attributes. That the only tarot card we play that doesn't have multiple key attributes, because all the other tarot cards we play have at least one other attribute for judgment. Okay, he played another Corpse Sweller, Herace Velger. Discarded Fenrir, okay.
モンスターにアタック
I mean, I kind of just want to stop this again. So I will.
これでキャスト
I cast Midnight Shadow. I'm lucky I had started with a Chariot and ways to defend it against his Herace Velgers. Like, honestly.
チャージドロー
Another Midnight Shadow, that's cool. Midnight Shadow was underrated
モンスターにアタック
back in the day. People didn't play it.
ファイターにアタック ターン終了
Okay, I mean, we're
ドロー
in a,
チ
like,
ャージ
pretty good
ドロ
spot.
ーキャスト
Okay, he cast Symbol Guard, which is the draw spell. You pay 1 gauge. If you're at 6 life or less, draw 2.
コール
He has, like, none of his combo pieces, so, like, I'm not very much to be worried about.
モンスターにアタック
This time is fine. The Cherry did his job.
ターン終了
俺のターンだなドロ
Oh, I just drew another Chariot. Okay. I'll
ーチャ
try.
ージドロ
Kind of want the rest. Ooh. I mean, it's like the same, right? I'll play After Night's
ーコー
Death.
ル
After Night's Death will attack.
モンスター
What's
に
this
アタッ
guy?
ク
I have no idea how to pronounce this. It's vanilla though. You don't have to worry. So we'll do our knockoff Spectral Strike.
能力発
Deal
動
1. And then Tarot or After Night's Emperor attacks for a game?
ファイター
Question
にア
mark?
タック
Does he have a shield?
僕が負けるはずないキャスト
Okay, he had Shield of Achilles, which reduces the damage he takes by 2. So he'll just take 1.
ターン終了
僕のターンドローチャージドロー装備
Okay, here's one of his combo pieces. This is Rune Staff. This is a 0/0 item that costs a gauge, but then you can rest it to add the top card of your deck to your gauge, and it also reduces the cast cost of your great spells, reduces the life cost of your cast cost of your great spells to 0.
能力発動コール
Oh, okay. This is Wall of Mist Naval Bonds. If you have another Asgard attribute monster, this card in the center cannot be destroyed by attacks. He has no other monster. That's cool. Nice one, Kiri.
ターン終了
俺のターンだなドロー
Man, I have so many good cards. Eh.
チャージドロ
Oh, another size 1. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna buddy call. Actor Knight's
ー頼む
Tower.
ぞバディコール
Sounds like a good card. Oh, I'm not sure which card you're referencing. Let's see. I mean, I could just like what's this guy gonna do? Attack?
モンスターにアタック
knockoff Spectral
能
Strike
力
deal 1.
発動
Tower attacks for 1.
ファイターにアタックこいつで
If
勝
he
利だ
just didn't have anything.
敗北なんて認めない。
Oh, the one that destroys everything and discards everyone's hands. Yes, that is a good card. It takes a lot of setup. Like, you have to play this one other card, and it has to stick around for 2 turns. And then you have to cast that card, which costs like 3 gauge and 2 life. But the Rune Staff, like, almost completely removes that cost, right? Because it gives you your gauge, and then it removes the life cost. But then you also need the other cards that can be played when they're discarded. So it like takes a lot of resources, but when you pull it off, like you have a very good chance of winning. It's like not even guaranteed, but like it's pretty good. And then like a lot of the cards are just good on their own as well. Like Rune Staff's just good. There's decks that played Rune Staff just for the gauge generation back then. And there's also decks that played monsters that could be played when discarded for the same like reason. It's just good on its own. All right, Cadrogram. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you in another stream. But yeah, we've been going for 3 hours already. I'll probably go. Wait, did we just get 2 Kinusaxia? Did we get 2 different rarity Kinusaxia? I'm gonna have to watch the VOD. I'll be like, wait, did that really happen? I mean, I already have like 5 of each Kinusaxia because that's like our buddy in our main deck, but ooh, Noboru. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably go for a little while longer. I mentioned earlier, I think this gauntlet takes about 6 or 7 hours, depending. So if we can do like 3.5, 4 hours of it in today's stream, then that would be good.
ルミナイズ俺の背には翼がある早急かけろルミナイズウィングナイツ
Okay, so we're playing against Noboru, and he plays a Dragon Knight deck, and we've seen him before, but there's this deck that he has that is exclusive to this post-game section of the game for some reason. So he's playing like a top-notch Dragon Knight's deck, so I'm going to be using my Wizard deck. Okay, going first is pretty good with this hand. Oh no, well, no, I should charge the clock. Andy, huh? This is not the best, but I'm gonna call. Magician of Glass, Will Glass Art to the center. I'm gonna attack. When Magician of Glass, Will Glass Art deals damage, I can pay 1 gauge to draw 1 card. It's very strong. Okay. I kind of hope I can draw a Dragon Wizard. So all I've got are these like... All I've got are these like human wizards. Okay, those are some good cards. Okay, so he equipped Night Dragon Hyperion. It's Night Dragon, not Dragon Knight. Because this is an item that effectively turns the player into a Dragon Knight. It's a 7/2, and when it deals damage or destroys a monster by attacking, you put the top card of your deck into your gauge. It's very, very, very strong. It has a downside of you cannot call monsters other than Dragon Knights while you have it equipped. So that's how they, keep it in theme. And he played Iwamoto, which we saw earlier, and Dragonite Red Baron. This one is just a Dragonite with move. Unfortunately, I can't really do much to stop this, so I might be taking a lot of damage, which I do not like. Do not like that at all. I think I just take everything. Yeah. Yeah, like he's playing a good deck. It's kind of scary. Which is why I wanted to use my wizards. That would have been nice last turn, actually, but okay. Since he's got that 7k item, like, the defense on my guys doesn't even matter. Oh my goodness, this is not great. Yeah, I guess I'll play Genjiro on the left. And Magic Artist Andy in the center. And then equip Magic Arm Burning Fist by paying 1 life. I'm drawing like a pretty awkward hand. Okay. Magic Arm Burning Fist attack Iwamoto. Magic Arm Burning Fist can attack even if I have a monster in my center. Normally, items cannot attack if you have a monster in the center. Okay, we cleared his monsters. And I have 3 counter spells, so I'm unlikely to die, but I'm still not in a great position. Because these are, like, not the best counter spells against his deck in this moment. Okay, this is Dragonite Hartman, I think? Yeah, this is another mover, but it's size 2. This is Dragonite Tomoe, which costs 1 gauge. When it enters, if you have a Dragonite in your drop zone, you can draw, or you draw a card. And you can only play 1 Tomoe per turn. Oh, he played Force Return, which is the bounce your monsters to your hand if, spell, and then heal 1. Okay, he played Hartman again. That's cool. He didn't play Tomoe because you can only play Tomoe once per turn, so that's how they stop you from like looping it. Yeah. Hartman's also annoying because it's 5k. I can't deal with it. I'm gonna use Epic Fail. This is a Drago Wizard counterspell, but it can still be used without a Drago Wizard. It just sends the monster back to the opponent's hand. If I had a Drago Wizard on the field, I could send the monster to his gauge. So he can just play it again next turn, but... Oh my goodness. This is awful. I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this one. Like, I'm drawing really bad. Like, I'm still not dead. I won't be dead next turn. But it's still really bad. Okay, Buddy called Dragonite El Quixote. And played Hartman. No Tomoe. Okay, good, good. I don't want him to draw cards. Yeah. Okay, so he's attacking me directly with Hyperion, and I'm gonna cast Chillax. So I would pay 1 gauge and reduce the next damage I take to 0, and then heal 1. But since I have Genjiro Saki on the field, he reduces my cast cost by 1 gauge. I'm gonna send that back to your hand again. Not happy about it, but I'll do it. Yeah. Man, I'm in trouble. I am in a lot of trouble. Okay, that helps. I'm gonna call Drago Wizard Mitsuler to the left. This is a vanilla that costs 1 gauge, but it has like an incredible stat line. It's like 614. Okay, we're gonna take out El Quijote.
モンスターにアタック。ファイターにアタック。
I just gotta kill him, man. This is a little rough.
ターン終了。
俺のターンドローチャージ&ドローコール
Hartman again. Yep.
コール
Tomoe, yeah, okay.
能力発動
He has so many cards.
キャスト
Force return, okay, he's gonna heal.
コール能力発動
Just,
ファイターにアタック
I'm gonna chillax this one, I think.
これでキャスト。
Which card did I pay? Okay.
ファイターにアタック ターン終了
俺のターンドロー。
Oh, okay. I have a chance. I have a chance. A chance.
チャージ&ドロー。
Okay. I don't have to do it this way, but I kind of have to do it this way. Oh no, call the center. I call center of the world Mary Sue to the center.
能力発動。
I'm gonna search my deck for. There you are. Great spell, my grandfather clock. I cast Great Spell, my grandfather clock. So I have 6 or more wizards in my drop zone, different wizards. I pay 2 gauge.
キャスト。
I shuffle my drop zone back to my deck. And then I get another turn after this turn.
能力発動
Okay. I'm gonna play around Night Energy, which is the +3/+3 counterattack spell, and Link Attack with Mittschuler and Burning Fist.
連携攻撃。
I was gonna use Magical Goodbye, but I had to charge it in order to have enough gauge to play Great Spell, my grandfather clock. So you know,
ファイターにアタック。
he surely has a shield. There's one card in his hand which we know is Tomoe, and it's like possible he has other monsters in his hand, but he had so many cards.
ターン
Like,
終了。
of course he had to
俺の
have
ターン
shields.
ドロー。
Axia's good. Axia's
チャ
good.
ージ&ドロー。
Kosher's good. Since I have 2 wizards, I can cast this, get a gauge off the top, and draw a card. That's less good. Okay, if he has 0 shields, I can game shot him. But what are the chances of that? Guess we'll try. I buddy call. Dragon Wizard Keaton's Axia.
バディコール。
I'll send Mittschuler to the drop zone.
能力発動。
Axia, when it enters, I can deal 1 damage to either player. I choose my opponent. Okay.
ファイターにアタック。
容赦しねえキャスト
Okay, he had a green shield. I'm still not safe. I'm still in danger.
ファイターにアタック。
Okay, does he have no more shields? Is that what this means?
ファイターにアタック。
So if I live a turn and then force through 2 more damage, I can win.
ターン終了。
俺のターンドローチャージ&ドローコール
Tomoe, okay. I mean, we knew he had Tomoe.
能力発動
He has to draw a card. No other monsters.
にアタックファイターにアタック
This is promising for us. We currently have game through 1 green shield. Or blue shield. But
俺のターンドロー。
yeah,
チ
okay.
ャージ&ドロー。
Let me think about this. Okay, I'm definitely gonna call Gendro Saki to the left.
コール。
I'm gonna cast Magical Goodbye on Axia, returning it to my hand. Call him to the right.
コール
Oh, why didn't I have to pay the call cost? Is that it's probably just another glitch. I mean, I have gauge, and this is like my last turn. I'm gonna deal 1 damage. So I'm gonna attack with Burning Fist first. So I've gained through a green shield and a blue shield now.
ファイターにアタック
容赦しねえキャスト
Okay, he had a blue shield.
ファイターにアタック
Okay,
で勝利だ
所詮は運ゲー
so he was at 2 life with 5, with me having 5 damage. So if I swing for 2, he uses a green shield. I still have 3 damage left because green shield heals him up to 3. But by doing it this way, I burn him for 1, and I swing for 1, and he has to use a shield on the 1. So even if he has a green shield, he'll heal up to 2, and I have 2 more attacks left. So unless he has 2 green shields, then I win. But he only had 1 blue shield, so it's like I was just, making sure I won.
俺の負けだ
Ooh, that was really rough. But I guess that goes to show why my wizard deck is so good. Like, you can win out of like really bad starting hands like that, even if the opponent opens like really well. You just have to play to your outs. Okay, Tetsuya's next.
俺とファイトだよ
So we saw him a lot in the story, but like I don't think we ever played against him. So I'm gonna use my wizards.
ルミナイズ
1000年遊べる千年王国ルミナイズデビルズミレニアム
Okay, so
オープンザフラッグマジックワールド
マジックワールド
俺のターンだな
he also plays Magic World, but he's playing the other archetype, 72 Pillars. It's like a bunch of demons. Wizards are better, of course, but what do I want to do here? I really don't need Tempest Wing
チャー
against
ジ
this deck.
ドロー
Okay, I'm gonna cast Nice One to draw 2.
キャスト
I'm gonna call Magician of Glass, Will Glass Art to the center. I really want some like gauge increasing cards. Because now I'm drawing a lot of cards that cost gauge, but not anything to increase my gauge. I'm gonna use Magician of Glass, Will Glass Art's
能
effect.
力発動
Pay 1, draw 1. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. I don't need to play it now, though. No, I don't need to play it now.
ターン終了
俺のターンだよドローチャージドローコールだよ
Ooh, he's starting with this. Okay. So this is I don't remember the English name. It's the card's name is Astaroth. It costs 3 gauge, and you can put up to 2 72 pillars from your hand into its soul. It has double attack Soul Guard, and it reduces the cast cost of your Magic World spells by 1 gauge. Yeah, Tetsuya's deck plays a lot of 1 gauge cards, like 1 gauge spells. So like this one, nice one. He's gonna draw 2 for free. Okay, let's Tia Solomon first volume to get 2 gauge.
頼むよバディコール
Okay, and here's his buddy, Demon Lord Asmodai. When it
フェイ
enters,
バリットバディアスモダイだよ能力発動だよ
he can destroy a monster on the field by discarding 1 card, which he will do, it looks like. That's fine. It's just fine. Dealing with Astaroth with 2 souls is gonna be kind of annoying.
ファイターにアタックだよ
I'm gonna take the 1 for sure. I'm gonna take all the damage, but I'm just thinking.
ファイターにアタックだよ
I think I'm gonna cast Epic Fail
これでキャスト
on this attack, not to like stop the damage, but to remove a soul. So it forces him to use his soul guard. So I'm just trading one card for one card. Because he put those cards in the soul from his hand. And I'm using Epic Fail because I can only use it on an attack. But Magical Goodbye, I can use whenever. So I'll wait. Okay, the start's not gonna be great right now. I'll charge him. Ooh, Tempest Wing. Okay, Tempest Wing's actually like weirdly okay since he's playing Astaroth. Maybe I'll just do it. It'll force out a lot of cards. I'm gonna cast Key of Solomon First Volume first. I want to see what I pay out. Hit out a Mary Sue, Burning Wand. Okay, so I've got 4 in drop. There's a Tempest Wing in my gauge and no additional wizards in my... Okay. I'm gonna activate Tempest Wing. Tempest Wing can send a monster on the field to the gauge by discarding a wizard. So this is again just kind of trading one for one. I kind of don't want to equip Stradivarius because I kind of need my gauge at the moment. I'm gonna hold off. I'm missing out on like 1 damage by doing this, but it's fine. Attack Astaroth. Double attack? Oh yeah, Tempest Wing has double attack. There weren't that many Drago Wizard cards back in Season 1, but... I was gonna say most of them are cool. I'm trying to think if any of them were not good. I mean... Funnily enough, Drago Wizard Magician Drum was not good, even though he's like the main character. Yeah, I'm playing 4 each of Axia and Tempest Wing, and then 1 each of Mitchuler and Burning Wand. Because Axia is just really good. Tempest Wing's also very good. Mitchuler and Burning Wand are just like tech choices, and I also need like different names, right, for Great Spell my grandfather clock, so that's part of it. Ooh, he's playing Amon. Okay, this is Sky Poet Amon. It's a vanilla, but it's a 6/3/1 vanilla, which is significant. Let's just have a bunch of size 2s in his hand. I wouldn't put it past him. I think I can just let my Tempest Wing die. Like, I'd rather save my cards. Well, this is kind of fine. This is Diabolical Hardcore. It's the impact. It's just if you have a 72 pillars in your center, pay 3, deal 3. Thankfully, I have this card, which is Chillax. This is pay 1 gauge, reduce the next damage I take to 0, and then heal 1. There's actually an FTK you can do in Season 1 that involves multiple copies of Diabolical Hardcore. Because otherwise, you like, how are you going to do 10 damage before you can even, like, attack with multiple cards? Like, I have a lot of cards, but it's kind of hard to use them. I'm gonna charge Stradivarius. Okay. It's not bad. Play Genjiro Saki to the left. And I'll Buddy Call. Drago Wizard, Kinos Axia to the center. I will deal 1 damage to the opponent. Yeah, 72 pillars actually do not have a +3/+3 counterattack spell, so I don't even have to play around it.
ターにアタック。
Alright.
ターン終了。
俺のターンだよドローチャージ
He's only got 2 cards, so I'm like not really concerned. This is... Oh, Zephyr. Okay, this is a vanilla. This is a bad vanilla, in fact. It's a 2/2/3 vanilla.
モンスターにアタックだよ
I actually kind of want to keep him, so I'm gonna cast
これでキャスト。
Magical Goodbye to save Genjiro Saki. Like, his card's a bad vanilla, but it has 3k defense, which is more than Axia's 2k power,
俺の
so
ターン
I
ドロー。
kind of need to save Genjiro Saki.
チャージドロ
Ooh.
ー。コール。
But like I said, there's no 3k counterattack spell for 72 pillars, so I can just ignore it. They do have a counterattack spell, but it's not good.
モンスターにアタック。
It like adds the stats of a 72 pillars from your hand to a 72 pillars on your field. So like you have to have a good one in your hand. It's not good. No one plays it. Not even in the anime.
ターン終了。
俺のターンだよドローチャージドローコールだよ
Okay, he's got Valifar. That's another vanilla. This one's actually like fine.
モンスターにアタックだよ
Okay, I'm actually gonna bounce his
これ
monster
で
this
キャ
time
スト。
because if he has no shield, which is possible, then I just have a game shot.
ターン終了だよ
俺のターンドロ
Oh yikes!
ー。チャージドロ
Oh nice. I'm gonna cast Nice One for free since Genjiro Saki reduces the gauge cost by 1. Oh, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's already a glass art. 5. Nice. Well, weirdly enough, I can clock this turn. I have to Magical Goodbye, return Axia to my hand, play Axia over Genjiro Saki, because there's already an Axia in my drop zone, right? Yeah, there is. So I'd have to play over Genjiro Saki, so I'd have to -2, and then I could clock. I feel like it's not worth. He's not gonna kill me next turn. It's just impossible.
ー。ファイターにアタック。
使うよキャスト
Okay, he had Solomon Shield. That's fine. But yeah, he's not gonna kill me next turn. It's not even guaranteed that I win if I
フ
clock
ァイ
right
ターに
now.
アタック。
But like, I'm literally guaranteed not to die, and I could just clock next turn.
ドロ
Because he's gonna
ー
kill
コールだよ
Genjiro Saki. Ooh, this guy. What's this guy's name? Oh, it's Gamijin. This is a size 1. It costs a gauge to play, but then you get to search your deck for a set spell from Magic World and add it to your hand. You'll probably get the
能
barrier,
力発
right?
動だよ
Yeah, this is Solomon's Great Barrier. This costs a gauge to set, and while it's on the field, all of your size 2, or originally size 2, 72 Pillars monsters become size 1.
キャストコールだよ
Okay. Well, it's over.
モンスターにアタックだよ
That's fine.
モンスターにアタックだよ
I'm gonna cast
これでキャスト。
Magical Goodbye on Gamijin, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't matter.
ターン終了だよ
俺のターンドロ
Oh, okay.
ー。チャージドロー。
I cast
キャスト。
Great Spell, my Grandfather Clock. And then, I guess I'll equip Gunra Stradivarius. Why not?
装備。
We'll just attack though.
ファイターにアタック。こいつで勝利だ。
俺の負けだよ。
I mean, we had game no matter what there. Okay. Can maybe do one more game?
負けちゃったよ。
I'm gonna see who it is next though before I decide. Zanya? Okay, yeah, we'll beat up Zanya. Easy. Wait,
僕とファイトだ。
did we actually play against Zanya in the main story? I feel like we might not have. I'll use wizards, yeah. Because it's entirely possible we just didn't play against him in the main story.
ルミナイズ。シノブレド。音に聞こえし我が剣。ルミナイズ。如月忍法帳。錦。
It's also possible we played against him, but we played against his weaker deck.
オープンザフラッグ。
I don't think we played against...
刀ワールド。
We
俺のターンだな。
definitely didn't play against his good deck in the story. So yeah.
チャー
Okay,
ジ
I
アン
have
ド
two clocks, so
ド
I'm
ロ
gonna
ー。
charge one. This is like kind of fine, I guess. I'm gonna call Center of the World Marisu to the center. Let's see what was in our gauge. Stradivarius and Tempest Wing. Okay, not bad.
能力発動。
I'm gonna add a nice one to my hand, but I'm not gonna play it. Marisu attacks the fighter.
ファイターにアタック。
Yeah, Marisu lets you search any spell from your deck to your hand when it's played. Costs 2 gauge, but you can even search, like, it doesn't specify Magic World spells. You can search any spell. So when I used to play wizards, remember I mentioned there was a sideboarding in Buddyfight?
ドロー。チャージアンドドロ
I
ー。
would sideboard some generic spells that were kind of unplayable. Most decks had, or most worlds had cards that could destroy items or set spells. For example, both Dragon World and Dungeon World had a card that was just pay 2 gauge, destroy an item or set spell. It was a spell. But Magic World didn't have that. They had a card that was counter pay 4 gauge, destroy any one card on the field, but it's like, I don't really want to pay that much gauge for that, like even if it's a instant speed. So I played the generic cards, which were, I think, called Destruction and what was it called? Was it called Negate or Nullify? Or no, it was called Neutralize. Yeah, Destruction and Neutralize. Destruction destroyed an item, and Neutralize destroyed a set spell. So they weren't even combined, because generic's just worse, right? And their cost was discard a card from your hand. And most decks could not afford that cost, but Wizards absolutely could. So I sideboarded those cards, and I could only play one of each, so I could search them with Marisu. It was pretty funny. Anyway, he's playing Shinobi Scrolls. This is a set spell we saw earlier. He can pay 1 gauge to put a card from his hand into its soul face down, and then draw a card. And then if the cards in its soul are Ninja Arts attribute, he can activate them normally. Okay, so this is Nano Machine Ninja Tsukikage. It's like above the curve for Katana World stats, and it has an effect that lets you keep it on the field by discarding a non-monster card when it would be destroyed, so it's like super busted. I mentioned this in a previous stream, but Katana World had so many really good cards. Like, you just look at like any like commonly played Katana World card and be like, that card's busted. But the deck was never good because none of the cards really worked together. They just had it was just a pile of good cards, and that's not really good enough. I guess that just goes to show like how well balanced Buddyfight was in season 1. Okay, this is just a bad vanilla. But it had its water attribute, so like There's actually a Katana World water deck in season 1. So like this card's a bad vanilla, but because it's water attribute, it was like playable. It was kind of funny. Anyway, he's gonna swing at me for a bunch, and I can't really stop it. So I'm gonna take 6, whether or not I want, or not 6. I'm gonna take 4 and be at 6, even though I don't really want to. No final phase? Okay. So he's got 3 in hand, 1 in Shinobi Scrolls. Oh. I'll charge an Axia just because I have 2 and a Burning Wand. I drew my 3rd clock. That's not the best. I'll call Gendro Saki to the left. Cast Nice One for free. Oh, I didn't need more monsters. I'm gonna Buddy Call Dragon Wizard Kinos Axia. To the center. Pay out the clock. Deal 1 damage to the opponent. Okay, Gendro Saki attack the Tsukikage in the center. Okay, he let it die. Axia attack the other Tsukikage. I'm waiting for him to like backhand me. Okay, good. Dude, there. Okay, so in Katana World, I remember how I mentioned that there's like these cards that are like they just have a ton of cards that are really good. They actually have like some Mirror Force style cards where it destroys all of your opponent's monsters. They're a little bit more limited. There's 2 different ones that do the same thing. One of them works when your opponent attacks a monster on your right area, and the other one works when your opponent attacks a monster on your left area. So they have to be attacking with a monster to a monster in your specific area, but then you pay a gauge and destroy all their monsters. So it's like, it seems really strong, right? Like you're playing 1 card to destroy like up to 3. And it was really good against specific decks. But the nice part about Katana World, or Ninja Arts in general, is like you could play a bunch of like situational ones because you could filter them really easily. There was Tsukikage, there's Shiden, there's Shinobi Scrolls that just let you filter your Ninja Arts that you don't need and draw more cards or get other value. Cool. Okay, this is Accelerate Ninja Hayate. This is just a mover. Okay, looks like he's kind of running out of monsters, which is good for me. Both my guys are gonna die, but that's kind of fine. Yep, fine. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is Super Lethal Formation. This is like his key card, or signature card, I should say. This is an impact that is a set on the field, and he takes a card from his deck, hand, or graveyard and puts it in this card's soul. And if that card is a Secret Sword attribute card, he can cast it. And Secret Swords are impacts that can be cast from beneath the soul of Lethal Formation. They all cost 3 gauge, so as long as he doesn't have 3 gauge... Oh, he played another one. That's what I was saying. Lethal Formations cost... Or Secret Swords, sorry, cost 3 gauge to play, so as long as he doesn't have 3 gauge, I'm like, fine. I can just ignore them. But they're really strong cards if he does get to play them. Additionally, each copy of Super Lethal Formation increases the power and defense of all of his ninja monsters by 1k, so they're each getting a 2k buff. It's pretty good, it's pretty good. That being said, if I can just wipe his board, then I'm kind of okay. I have, oh. Wait, I already have 6, or I already have 5 wizards in the drop zone. I can just make it 6 right now. Oh, okay. I mean, it seems fine. That just seems fine. I'm gonna call Burning Wand to the center. I'm gonna activate Dragon Wizard Burning Wand's ability. Rest it to deal 1 damage. I'm gonna call Herb Magician Soichiro Tenjiku on top of Burning Wand. And now I can cast Great Spell, my Grandfather Clock. What did I charge this turn? Jace? Okay, so I want to pay the other one. Alright, extra turn, here we come. I'm gonna call Dragon Wizard Kinusaxia to the right. I guess instead of calling Burning Wand and then calling over, I could have played Kinusaxia and paid out Jace. I just didn't think about it. Oops, oh well. I just... Small minus, it's fine. Okay, hopefully he doesn't have the counterattack spell. Okay, he did. Dang. Okay, in this case, I'm gonna cast Magical Goodbye and remove his monster from the field. Yeah, he had the counterattack spell, which is unfortunate. I guess I could have played around it by just attacking, by bouncing and then attacking him. I still have game though. I've guaranteed game. I end my turn. It's my turn. Oh, okay, well that works. Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm gonna cast Magical Goodbye. I'll return Axia to my hand. I call Dragon Wizard Kinusaxia. Deal 1 damage to the opponent. So he's a 3, right? I'm gonna perform a Link attack. So in Season 1, Continental World doesn't have any attack or any cards that stop a Link attack against the fighter, other than one of the Secret Swords, which costs 3 gauge. So he's at 0 gauge, so I can just Link attack him, and he can't do anything about it. Yeah, so the strat against all the Continental World people is just Link attack direct, and then they can't stop you. Because they have a card that's similar to Solomon Shield called Art of Body Replacement, which negates any non-Link attack. Technically, there is a card in this game that negates Link attacks if your center is open, like Battle Aura Circle. It's called Demon Way Oboro Genbu, but it's a promo card, and the characters in this game don't use promo cards in their decks, so they just can't stop it. So you can cheese the Continental World players in this game. I mean, we're like totally fine regardless, but anyway, we've been going for like, yeah, almost 4 hours now. So I think I'll call it here. Like, we made a lot of progress, and we should be able to finish the rest of this next Monday. Yeah. But yeah, so I guess that'll be it for today. We'll just do the second half of this next Monday around the same time. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you next time.